chocolate, or there's chocolate chip.
And we're live.
And we're live.
We're live already.
Getting all snack on.
Hello, everybody out
Hello.
there in the interwebs.
Interwebs. We are in the beaver den today.
Welcome. With a table full of beautiful glass, weed, dabs,
Everything.
Well, I don't know if you want that kind or peanut butter. I'm giving out cookies.
Nikki's giving us some
dogs maybe
homemade treats.
No, not
But then again,
mine.
it says my name right on it. Peanut butter and cream.
Magic.
Oh my gosh.
Chocolate
or peanut
salty
butter?
dots.
Hello, Dominica. Hello. Oh, there's a little hat in the way. We'll just.
Oh my goodness.
We got Beebs with us
And
even.
they're gluten-free.
Yes, they are. Of course,
Chocolate
I can't
salty
eat anything.
dog.
They're my home baked edibles. So, as you can tell, we're not in the studio. Carly's not here. She's away. So, I have all these lovely humans with me. Do you want to introduce yourself? You can go that way and then we'll go around.
Everyone go around the circle.
You go around
Share
the
one
circle.
fact about you.
Say something funny about yourself.
I'm Savvystonedgirl.
And in my spare time, I
Eating a lot of weed.
Gluten-free edibles.
Yeah, gluten-free edibles.
Yeah. All right, next.
I'm Thick with Philosophies, aka Kirsten, and I like Monster Bowls. And I like gnarly things.
I love that bowl as well.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Honeyland. I'm part of Kass and Honey, who we're meeting soon. And I am a regular Canadian who enjoys weed. And a baked beaver.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm Miss Magic One, Canadian dabbing granny. Dab it doozy.
Puts a smile on your face every day.
Well
And I'm Kass of Kass and Honey. No surprises there. I like snack plates.
Snack plate.
And I like
Earlier.
comical bombs. And I like scrunchies, which I've made
Oh, dope.
for you ladies.
Aw,
Yes.
thank you.
Those are beautiful. You made this.
And for Miss Magic, I made you a bow tie.
Oh my god.
Sorry,
How
it's a
cute
bit
are
limp,
you?
but there you go.
Thank you.
Oh my
Look at this freaking
It's
bow.
so cute. Yes, oh my god.
Amazing.
Oh,
I love
Oh, look, Kirsten's face is just in the middle of it.
you.
Yeah, you're rocking it.
That is so amazing.
This
And
one's
we both have
the
scrunchies too.
Look, all the
chocolate
now we're
salty
recording.
dog.
Yeah.
I love
It makes
my
it pop,
Earl
too.
Grey's,
Wow.
right?
Yeah.
They're awesome.
These
Thank
are
you so much.
300 milligrams.
You're welcome.
Oh my gosh.
They're delicious.
So amazing.
I have to come up close to read the comments. I'm trying to bring it up here, but it's just being.
And that's not being cool.
Being annoying. Oh my gosh.
On where?
Cool.
You guys.
On where? You try and bring up comments.
So
On here.
On Instagram or on YouTube?
Facebook.
Facebook.
She can do it.
I
guess I could use this phone.
too.
Say where you're from.
Let me
because
finish-
It's also
Let me
cool
finish
knowing
my
where you're from.
bowl that I'd already started.
Do it. Rip it. No.
And tell us something fun about yourself.
Did you introduce me? Did you introduce yourself? Exactly.
No, most of them know who I am.
I
I'm
like long walks
BCbudgal.
on the beach.
Who is this stranger over here?
I'll get like a fun fact, you know? I want to learn something about you.
Oh, we have to watch it in the app.
Ah, we got it, I think.
Did you get it?
I think so. Sorry, I'm being obnoxious.
Here comes the bomb. Excuse me.
Thank
You guys
for
have
letting
any
us smoke in
questions
your
for
home in your
anybody?
den.
Feel
Oh,
free
that's
to.
no worries.
You're welcome.
It's our beaver den.
It's a little delayed.
Like I said,
There
I
we
want to
go.
be like this always. I love it, you know.
Yeah, this table's epic.
I think this, right? Seriously, you guys, I don't know if you can see all
All
the
the
fun
successes,
shizniak that is in this room. There is like
Party in
cute
here.
dabbers galore.
There we
cute
go.
dab
Oh, I see.
breaks.
Expert Joints
Snack
is watching.
plates.
Oh, hi,
What's
Expert
up,
Joints.
Hello.
Greg.
Yo.
Bet you wish you were here having all this fun with us.
Greg's in his pen of 5 6.
Too bad Beebs is here.
It's our substitute mail for the day.
Um,
It's our favorite kind of mail. Out of cardboard and hands mouth shut.
Take the shit off my back.
it's not safe to go alone. Take this. No, I'll use the cup ones.
Okay, yes. Great plan.
I have the worst pasties right now, and I'm eating a cookie.
Would you like some water or some aspartame?
Aspartame beverage. No. okay. We got water.
I don't even know what that says.
Some people aren't speaking English, so. Someone says fire up the wood stove. It was, and it gets fucking.
It was
so
getting a bit
hot.
hot in this den.
It was
Beautiful,
Yeah.
but
I could probably rest. Do you guys want me to put a log on?
It was like a whole new meaning.
Vote if you want a log on the fire.
It was like it was
Put
a
a
whole
flame
new.
emoji.
yeah.
Is there a flame
We'll interpret
emoji?
that how we want. It did bring like a whole new meaning to hotbox in here. It was like a hot box.
It's very hot.
It was very warm in here.
Like, speaking of,
When we filmed our episode with my grandma, we were in this room and we had the fire going, and I was sitting right beside the fire, and I was just like sweating the whole
Like,
time.
it's so hot. Sorry, I'm gonna roll some weed on your
that was a regular
iPad. I have some donkey butter, but I need weed.ca, so if you need weed, go to ineedweed.ca. It's not
Everybody
even
uses
made
like
way.
a liquid ashtray.
Yeah, like how can you forget that?
It's true.
It's not that hard. I need a
I
grinder.
never forget
Mine-
that.
yeah.
It's like the one thing I always remember.
Allow me.
I got this.
Stoner etiquette.
You said Brazil.
Clearing that bowl or...
Newfoundland.
Yeah.
I was just on the
I
East
always
Coast. It's
discuss
considered
the
island.
etiquette. I'm like,
Yeah.
because in
I
Australia it's
found
kind of
when I
different. Or like you
went
would
to,
clear the whole bowl, but sometimes
Toronto,
people
and I
do
said
the half
east.
burn and then
Everyone
pass,
was like,
you know.
Toronto's not
What's
east.
the-
I'm like, I'm
what's
from
the-
BC. It is east.
It's everything is east for me. Calgary is east. Yeah.
Before you start.
How are we gonna go about this
So, like,
session, everyone?
it's
Yeah.
okay, like,
Yeah.
if I take
It's east of me.
photos,
Oh, look
like,
at Craig's always
like,
saving my
like,
ass.
so
You
I
can
feel like
use my code. You use my
Not
gal.
Kelly. Oh my god.
It saves you
thanks, Mark.
10%.
Thanks, Craig. Timely tip.
Donkey butter? Yes,
What
donkey
was the
butter.
timely tip?
You did hear what I
His
said.
timely tip was to use your
Is there a
promo
way to
code.
like translate the ones that aren't?
Yeah, we could like copy and paste them. but
Oh
I
wait,
don't know.
Instagram doesn't give you like a translate button. Like
Weed. This
Here.
is the donkey butter from I Need Weed. It makes me
So
miss.
good.
Makes me miss my smoking friends. Well, clearly you need new friends.
we'll be your
Like
friends.
us.
Like us, yeah.
I'll smoke with you. Totally.
Send me your papers.
Do it.
Do it.
They're tasty.
You're gonna put this on like a bracelet.
Yeah, so I
Like I'm right up there. I
Oh,
think I need to like
huh?
retreat a bit.
Retreat a bit. I also have some layer cake from them, and then I also
I will
have...
retreat. Oh, I wish Poncho would come over here. Poncho, come here. Come be in the video.
You're very
Everyone wants to
Oh,
see you.
man. I'll take
Yes.
the one that's not like this.
I know,
Yeah.
you're a star.
He's like, what? Me?
Poncho,
Yes.
come here. He's like, I'm gonna take the long
That
way to look
sounds
like
so
I don't
big.
really want to come.
Yeah,
Badass.
dude.
They're so thick.
I don't know if I like this terp.
No.
That like
I
Hi.
can't decide
Kinda-
what it is. I can't
What
figure
is
out
it?
what
Come
it
here.
is.
it kind of reminds me of dry
Poncho.
hay sometimes.
Or like a cat piss dirt. I don't know. Here.
I think of silage. Like, I think
I
of
don't
like
know.
Alberta silage.
Yeah.
Like so
I
sweet.
love this bomb.
Salty
Salty
sweet.
sweet.
I love that bomb too. I hate that.
Right?
His name is Frostbite.
It's gelato.
That's not cat
Here.
piss.
I love
There's
this
some
with
shit
oil.
that really smells like cat
Oh yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm
it's
saying
not
there's
the
like a
ammonia,
hint of it at
that's
the
like-
very end for me. At least
Okay.
I smell.
Oh, okay.
I can
mean,
appreciate that.
Like now that you've said it,
Maybe
you
you're
put
actually
the
smelling cat piss.
odor in my eyes.
We do a culprit lurking by the window.
Staring at it.
But
We
look
have
at
a lot
that
of
nug
gnomes in
though.
the room.
Oh, yeah, they can handle it.
That's
It
gelato
is.
from
It's
Beach
giant
Holiday.
From who?
It's
BH
multicolored. Would
Authority.
you like a whiff?
Yes, please.
Would you like a whiff?
Throw a
Snip
logo
right
placement
up
out.
and Put your nose to the job.
We didn't pick it out. We didn't pick it out. We didn't
Oh,
anything fancy
sparkling.
with
This
it.
nug is sparkling.
It is. Maybe
As it
you
should
might.
be.
Maybe perhaps you should show these lovely people that gorgeous nuts.
Sea humans.
Would you like to see this nug?
It's large.
Guys out there, if anyone's watching,
Maybe
free people,
maybe
would you
you
like
could show
to
it
see
to
this
our
nug?
camera too.
Oh,
Who
it's a
wants
bit
to
dark.
smoke
It's a bit
cat
dark.
piss? I
Maybe
hate Twilight.
That's right. They're getting a
Well,
gentleman
All right.
size, and maybe you can show it to ours too, Cass.
Ooh, did you guys see it yet?
It's like a UFO.
Look at this chirpiness master.
Yes,
mm.
I love it.
Who wants to smoke cat kiss?
Oh
Oh,
my
I don't know, like
It's a glowing.
People like cats, I guess.
Yes.
It's not like a total like, you know, like a super cat.
It's like the
smell, but, like-
aftertaste of something. Anyway.
Oh, come on.
Just
You guys,
ignore.
there are certain pots out there that totally smell like cat.
Oh, that is a
And
fact.
there's
That is a
stuff that
fact.
smells like coffee
Yes.
and
Tea. I love the tea too.
Floral.
Yeah.
There's a reason it's called skunk.
right, so
It smells skunky sometimes too.
And like cheesy,
Oh, I don't like the cheese.
right?
I'm not about the cheese.
I
Sorry.
like some cheese.
It is pungent.
The other one, I don't know, whatever that terp is in 24 karat, I don't know what it is, but it makes me bleh.
I hate the smell of CBD weed. All of it.
Really?
It's very
All of it.
grassy.
I hate
I
it.
thought.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
It's disgusting. My
That's
coworker
that
tried
silence
to like
one I was thinking. Yeah,
no.
it smells like wet.
tried to give me a
No.
job,
Smelly.
and
Dang.
he was. I thought it was early, so it wasn't that sarcastic. He's like, "You won't like this." I'm like, "What? I always like the weed you smoke." He's like, "No, you won't like it." I took one puff. Oh,
it's. Do you like dabs though? CBD dabs?
like better than smoking
really, no,
CBD
eh?
weed, but like
I
not
really like CBD dabs.
Oh, do you?
I find some
Yeah.
isolates kind of taste like cherry.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
Miss Envy CBD isolate. Like,
Yeah.
not plugging for them.
I
It's like
love it.
cherry when you dab it.
Oh, that's not the flavor that I think it is, and everyone calls it cherry. I have another name for it. And I'm adapting that must be cherry, but for me, it's yeah. There's another. Oh, almonds.
oh yeah.
Tastes like almonds to me.
Oh, like amaretto.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, or like I really like marzipan, so
I love marzipan
right.
too.
So
Oh.
it tastes like
Yeah.
that's what it tastes like almonds to me.
I
It tastes
love
like,
it.
yeah.
It is one of those things you either love or hate.
I went to
Yeah,
this
yeah,
really,
right?
really strange all-inclusive one time in the Dominican, which was really kind of sad and depressing all-inclusive, and all they had was amaretto and rum at the open bar. Oh, and tequila. And
Yeah.
so I drank a lot of amaretto.
Was it good tequila or just like
No,
buzzing?
no. It was all very, very, very not great. And I've never been able to even smell that cherry smell ever since.
So
It just smells like bad decisions.
Yeah, definitely. Well, in fact, I was packing this for whoever wanted to rip it. A little bowl here, bowl there. No, whatever.
It looks like the
You did say
chestnut
like that
over
one.
there with the lime.
Right,
juice.
frostbite, everybody.
Sitting by the stones.
Yeah, or she's beautiful.
That cat.
Yeah, well, frostbite.
You know
It's
the
frostbite.
frostbite, right?
Gender
Mhm.
neutral.
You know what? Yeah, exactly.
Not
He wants to be outside, but he doesn't want to be in the rain.
Frostbite. It's
It's
icy. Is what it is.
Absolutely.
It's icy. It's got
Dogs or
attitude.
geese,
It's
not
like,
true, but
you know what? Okay, I was going to tell you this is that I have like an intimate relationship with this bong. It's like perfect. Like even though it seems like it's comically large, it actually means that you can like lounge on this rocking chair and just have it rest completely like between your lap
Yeah,
and
you
your
just
mouth,
hold it
and
there.
not even have to like move your mouth, you know? And it's just like sitting there, and you can just be rocking back and forth, just like. Without even having to like hold it, like it's just sitting on you.
I have a big one like
You're
that.
like-
Forever my
yeah.
baby will be
Like
like.
literally, and you're like rocking exactly, and you're like alone in front of the fireplace, like
This is Honey's
anyway.
retirement plan also.
I
Welcome
spent a
to
lot of
my
time in the
room
bong.
and to my psyche.
Yeah, for sure.
You what? Sorry.
I said I spent a lot of time in my bed with my bong and like in my room with my bong. The big bongs are just I have my cat and my bong.
Like, I'm always just worried I'm gonna like accidentally like cough or something into the thing, and the cherry's gonna go out onto my bed and light it on fire. I always feel like I need to get out of my bed at least.
That's a risk I'm willing
Fair
to
enough.
take.
I'm like, that's really great
To be able
standard
to
you
take
have,
that
but like a bed bong rip. Oh.
It's the best thing ever.
You can
It's
get,
so
like,
gluttonous
pieces that
and
are
good,
laying
you know.
down.
It's like it's you what? Say it
You
again?
can get
Yeah.
pieces that are like laying down. Like we have a piece at the shop that I work
Wait.
at, and it's called like a zigzag bong. It's made by Red Eye. They just like you're laying down and
The
you can use it
sleeping
laying
bong.
down.
Honey needs
Yeah,
that.
like you don't even have to get up. Like you can use it
What?
laying down.
Oh my god! Really? I've never
Yeah.
had that. Holy flip!
Are you using your iPad
Sorry,
to
I'm
roll
just
the
like
tray?
seriously
Don't even
taking
have
you
to
minutes.
get up.
Yeah.
So it's
Well,
still like
sorry,
a bong. It's like
It is.
by oh my god, wow.
Straight up.
because like, whoa, because I've like been vaping or whatever if you want to like be horizontal. But now, oh my god, that is amazing. They've thought of everything.
Sorry, I don't know.
Stoners are so creative. Like they've thought of everything.
What kind of hemp cigarettes did you buy?
Well, have you guys seen the quack pipes?
I
No, what's that?
Hemp cigarettes? What the
It's
hell
a-
is that
it's
gonna do
a
for you?
rubber ducky.
Post Malone is what you're talking
It's
about?
like CBD weed, basically.
It's
In a
People are just
cigarette?
calling it
Yeah,
hemp
hang on.
cigarettes. Like,
it's
You feel like
what's
there's
that
Post
company?
Malone?
Someone sent it to me. Shit, I forget the name of it right now. They taste like shit, to be honest. Well, it's 'cause I hate CBD, so it's
I
like,
am.
no.
So is it tobacco and...
It looks in a cigarette pack. Like, people have been promoting it, like Trippy Trees and like a whole bunch of people have been promoting it. I can't remember the name of it right now, but it's just like a pack of CBD hemp cigarettes.
Is it Post Malone's brand? Because Post Malone. Ooh,
Posty has a brand.
yeah,
like
of exactly
sugar or
those, of
something.
CBD cigarettes.
I don't know. I
What are
should
they
know
called? They're
more.
called like rice. I would support it through anything.
Yes.
Through yeah. Oh god.
Honey is a massive Post Malone fan.
Are you?
I heard him sing
I-
a Sublime song on YouTube.
Oh my god, I love that video. I have fucking illegally downloaded it and listened to that song like 1,000 million times. Like on my iTunes, I fucking love that. I love him. Yes, I love him. Okay, so I bought tickets for me and my nephew to go and see Post
That's why I
Malone,
was like,
and then my nephew bailed, and then I went alone because I was that committed, and I was like, I have to see him. I will go alone if necessary, and so I sat there alone, and I loved him from afar. And it was amazing. So that's okay. I still got to see
I would have
Posty.
gone with you, honey.
You were busy. You were busy. It was like I mean, I had reached out to my few other friends, like, but no. It's
but no.
But it was like it kind of meant to be because I could have this spiritual like experience, you know, just me and
Really,
Austin
Zebo?
Forrest,
You want to
just
bring
like-
that up right now?
What?
Zebo, this, it's like, what are your view on federal debate happening right now?
Oh,
Fun
no.
topic.
Oh
Any more fun questions we can talk about?
Yeah. Kass still abides by the like no politics, no religion, no at the dinner / weed smoking table.
Well, my thing is like,
Lies.
Well,
Lies.
maybe not on live camera being streamed up the entire
Look at that! That's so cute!
what the fuck is happening right now?
Oh my god, that's
It's a joint passer
Let me take a little photo of you guys.
receiving the joint passer.
That is really sweet, isn't it?
Adorable.
That's badass.
Yeah, it's
That's so fancy.
I was just like, I was just holding it, you know,
Thank
I
you.
just wouldn't want anything to happen to your beautiful dab rig.
I've got it.
But,
Thank you.
yes. Thank you so much for bringing these delicious cookies.
Right, I'm just
You're welcome.
yeah,
Thank you to Travis for doing that.
Oh.
yeah, hooking it up.
Thank you, Travis.
Thank you, Travis.
Home baked medicinal
Peanut butter
apples.
beauties.
Yum.
We went and saw Cheech and Chong
honey.
last night. This half of the room did, anyways.
And we were
And
sitting 2 rows apart, which was so surprising. Literally, we were just sitting there, and then we hear a little like, "Is that Kass and Honey I see?" Like, it is Kass and Honey. It's magic. We were like absolutely stoked. Yeah, and we were super baked. It was really fun.
So, how was it? Scale from 1 to 10.
Like a 3.
Minus.
Oh,
I-
and a
wow,
minus.
okay.
A
I
minus
would say,
3.
like,
I was
That was a pretty
not
harsh
rating.
impressed.
It was
For me, it was like
not
maybe
impressive.
a 4 or 5. I liked
Oh, whoa, you're
I
being
liked,
generous.
Well, I liked the Motown bit. I liked seeing them with my eyes right there. Tommy Chong had a unique posture about him. It was cool to get to see that, you know? There he is, like a regular Canadian icon. Like,
It was fun to actually see them in person, you know, these people we've been seeing all of our
Yeah,
lives,
it does.
but I definitely feel like their content needs to be updated to
I
a
feel
more
you can-
interesting, relevant, sort of less dick jokes and sex jokes.
I
And
saw him at Cannabis
Stick with the
Culture a few
freaking
months ago.
cannabis. Stick with
Yeah.
the cannabis
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
just
Stay
Tommy,
away
yeah.
from
Just
the
Tommy,
dick
yeah.
shit, man.
And he was saying that, like, he was going to an appointment and he fell asleep driving. So, my thought is, I feel like whoever's running it is like, you need to say this, you need to do this, you're
Yeah.
getting paid, here you go, see you the fuck later. And then they're like, okay.
it very much felt like a money-making venture last night. It was like, they were like, we'll try and get them with the dick jokes and with the borderline racist, inappropriate commentary.
Yeah.
And then,
I
but
mean,
it was
there
falling
a bit of
flat.
history and stuff too. I mean,
There was a bit
I
of
will
history.
agree.
There was
There were
some
some
good
things.
stuff.
There
but-
were some things that were good, but the other stuff outshadowed it for me.
And they were falling flat. Like the crowd obviously wasn't receptive
Yeah.
because this is a different crowd from other
Yeah.
places in Canada.
It's true that like they came to the most woke, evolved, politically correct, like caring, place like Victoria. We're like, whoa, hey, you're saying mean things.
Yeah.
Like, you stop that. Like, literally, it was like everyone was like, hey, ooh, like kind of like booing.
I don't know, there's some
it was
racial
so
slurs
funny.
that I find are always falling a bit flat. It's just like,
But I think
I haven't even heard that word in so long.
Well, and I think also, this is actually what my mum said. We were messaging about it, and she was like, it's just a shame because maybe they're like giving a bad rep to weed enjoyers, right? And I'm like, yeah, exactly. Like, it'd be cool if they, use their platform to say stuff that's like a bit political or a bit, like
definitely.
forwarding a cause, exactly.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
instead,
We're more
medicinal
perpetuating
side,
stigma
or-
than smashing
there
it,
was
in
like
other words.
exactly. Whereas there was like one particularly awful joke, which like I won't go too much into, but just insinuating that you get so high that you pass out and like do something that you don't consent to, and it's like, what the heck? Like, that's the whole point, is that weed isn't this crazy narcotic that like ruins you. Like,
It's not
that's
like heroin.
That's like
Yeah.
what Cheech and Chong, yes, they were sort of
Yeah.
controversial and pushed to the edge 50 years ago, but like that was the whole reason they were doing that, was to bring this safe plant like to the forefront. And then now I'm like, stop damaging all the work you did.
Exactly.
Like,
Don't
Yeah.
perpetuate the stigma. Just
Yeah.
change.
yeah.
Make change.
Yeah.
I spent more than half the show not happy and
Yeah.
not enjoying it, and that was just kind of sad because I had seen them a couple years back, and their show rocked.
Yeah, you said it was so good. I
It
wish we
was.
could
The show was
have
great too.
Yeah.
When they did the one, was that the one with the war?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was there that one. It was like War the band, so it was like a comedy act, and then they'd have War play like 2 songs, and then they'd go back to a comedy sketch, and then back to War.
That would have been
And then
awesome.
at the end, they
Yeah.
did like a both together like finale thing, which I got to be on stage for with them. And
Oh my
it was
God.
super fun. Like, they were so nice,
Happy
and so I'm so
420.
confused as to what the
I
hell
know.
they did.
Yeah.
Because,
Oh,
like,
oh,
that's
420.
not what it was.
It's 420! Oh my god!
Quick!
Everyone smoke something!
I'm panicking. I'm panicking.
Eat a cookie, smoke a joint, rip a bong! Oh my god!
Do all the things.
Baby Celeste, you're like, like, put the weed in there!
Oh, we have a
Put the
Fukushima.
420 emergency! Ladder up!
Oh, of course. I will wield this massive bong for 420.
I'm gonna eat another cookie.
You can share this.
Where did the
This,
weed go? Oh, the weed is gone.
Freaking- there you go.
Do you need weed?
I need weed. I need weed. BCbudgal. Use your promo code.
I need weed.
I
Of
love
some
that.
donkey
Yum,
butter.
this is
Oh,
tasty.
thank you. Whoa, this is just coming
What
at me
is
from
this?
all over the place.
That was the last bit. What is it again?
Donkey butter.
That's it.
Donkey butter.
Donkey butter. That's
Yum.
an interesting name.
Butter is better.
What's the
this?
worst
Oh.
weed name, like strain that you ever
Passing it
heard?
from the left side.
This
Sorry,
is-
I had it.
we didn't pass it on the left hand
This
side.
is OG Kush Bud, Pig Train Sauce, and Master
Mine's
Kush
stripper's
Keef.
butt.
Master Kush Keef. And
I
as you
didn't
can
buy
tell,
it.
my tongue doesn't always work well.
I don't know.
You know what?
There's like the weird breaths that some people get grossed out by.
The what? Sorry. What?
No, I said, what's the weirdest strain name you've ever heard? It's called like some of the breath ones are pretty weird. Which is true.
Like sometimes when someone's like, yeah, it's garlic breath, and it's like,
Yay.
Oh.
That's my favorite.
Yum.
Some of the cheeses
Delectable.
yeah.
are strange names too, yeah.
I
Ashtray going on
yeah.
over
There's
here.
this one. That one. I love, but don't love the name AK-47. I'm like, is it necessary?
We changed
could've
that
called
when
it
we
green
saw
We
it.
could have called it right. We could have called it
Green
yeah.
crack.
We could have called it like world peace.
We changed that to
Balloon
that.
animals.
What do you call it?
Sorry, though,
Um,
whenever I
something
hear
else.
green crack,
I don't even remember what
think
they
that's
changed it to, but they
fine.
changed
Guns
it.
of
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Good
It just
control
goes
They're
now.
like Death
for me,
Bubba, it's
right?
Life Bubba.
Nice. Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
they don't sell
Exactly.
anything that sounds like death. Everyone's
Yeah.
God's
We're putting it out there. Someone should grow the Kass and honey blend for us so that it can stop being a what is left over in Ziploc bags rolled into a joint, which is the current Cass and Honey blend.
When we don't want to own up to it just being nameless, like, legally?
I don't know, whatever they're growing this month.
Legal weeds are that anyways.
Exactly.
Yeah. Support your
Legal
local
weed.
growers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Local
Leave it a
economies,
black market.
local
It's
artists.
glittering.
Yeah.
Yeah, local economy is straight across the board. Artists,
Glass blowers.
glass blowers, farmers,
Yeah.
right?
Right? That's what it should be. It should be a free for the people plant. Do what you can to make money with it if you want. You can be a baker, run a little stand, put up a little farm stand outside your house and sell things. Makes way more sense than having it in these weird corporate stores.
Definitely. They have like little weed, coffee, and cannabis carts in Jamaica.
Yeah.
I really like
What?
that. That's like what it should be for sure.
Definitely.
Bud and breakfast. Like I want to have a fucking bud and breakfast. I want to infuse like everything. You should be allowed to do that.
You should totally have a bed and breakfast. You guys are good cooks, aren't you? You and your
Yeah,
mom?
I do everything. We do everything.
Use carrot cake, I heard.
Oh yeah, my mom
Every
is
Bud and breakfast.
carrot cake.
Sold, like,
Oh my
this
god.
is
It's gluten-free, dairy-free with cream cheese icing. So fire.
Because you guys made all the food for the Victoria Cannabis Buyers Club party, didn't you?
I was just about to say, and then great party host.
the one at Beacon Hill Park that day.
Well,
Yeah,
well,
for the
Kelly
Kelly
was
yeah,
there.
you
It was-
guys
Yeah,
did
we did a
that.
lot. Yeah, I did
Yeah.
a lot.
You guys
Oh,
did that. Yeah.
That
Well,
day
and
was
also
so
nice.
nice. It was sunny and perfect, and everyone was having the best time.
Yeah, it was so fun.
I love it that day.
And I love their idea also, and something that is totally needed, of a retirement home and like a medical care facility that incorporates weed. Like you see so
Yeah.
many people who are like aging or at end of life who like obviously some of this would make them way happier, and yeah, it should just be like
But-
totally cohesive.
That'll never happen until they change the bylaw in
No kidding.
Victoria, which we're trying to change because right now the CRD will not let us have any smoking places in Victoria because it goes against the bylaw that was changed in September 2018 from smoking tobacco to no smoking substances. So unless we get a variance process in it, we can't do anything like that because you can't smoke anywhere.
No,
It
but
was
they'll
a-
just be they'll have to smoke outside in the little gazebos and stuff like they're having to smoke cigarettes now.
Well, yeah, but
Right.
if we get a variance process, then you can ask for an exemption for a specific pace for places like that. So it's our constitutional right to be able to choose where we want to medicate. So technically, we should have enough rally behind us that you can just say, I want a permit for this place once we get the variance process.
Totally. It's
Should
Right,
be a
I'd
thing.
love to
And
see
isn't it
that.
so much less offensive to the general public if you're in a nice room with a whole bunch of other people who are there to do the exact same thing instead of
Yeah.
all standing out on the sidewalk in front of all those
Impervious, yeah.
buildings?
A lot of people that sign our petition actually are people that don't even smoke weed, that don't want
Yeah.
people smoking weed in the
Outside,
fucking street.
yeah,
They're
right?
like,
Yeah.
I am
Give us
so
a spot
for
to
this.
go,
Get
and
the
we'll
fuck
go
off the
there.
street.
Yeah.
Literally,
Like,
like, this
yeah.
is awesome. Like,
Yeah.
go away.
Hide.
Like,
Go
get out.
inside.
It's like the majority of the people. Not majority.
But
No,
no,
it's true. No, well, and also
But
we're
it
like,
makes sense
it's
though,
getting
right?
cold. It's
Yeah.
winter season, guys.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Sending
sick of this.
sick people outside to be smoking their
No.
medicine.
no.
Yeah.
If they choose to smoke their medicine. I mean, not everyone uses their medicine that
Yeah.
way, but you shouldn't be forced outside if that's how you
Well,
partake. And that's how
and-
I partake.
And exactly, but
Mostly.
even if people are choosing to smoke, even if they're choosing
Yeah.
to smoke it not strictly medicinally, we
It
don't
doesn't
force
matter which,
we
yeah.
don't force alcohol enjoyers onto the streets. We have bars like everywhere on every corner, like hundreds, thousands of them. You're not willing to give us one little space where all the consenting adults can enjoy some weed. Like, hello.
And make friends.
Yeah.
Like last night,
Well,
we were
that's
sitting at
it,
Cheech
the
and
social,
Chong,
right?
and Honey looks at me and she's like,
Oh, yeah.
"These are our people." And I was like, "They
Yeah.
are our people
Yeah.
everywhere." An entire room full of
Literally, I just like
stoners. I
turned
love
back
it.
and was like, like look at them.
But it was, the seats were so tiny, like even we were kind of like wedged a bit in the seat, and then all of a sudden these 4 guys roll in behind us, and they were like easily 250, 300 pounds each, just these behemoths, like 7 foot tall men, and they were like in these hilarious tiny chairs with their knees like up like this.
It was so fun. And then we were trying to take a selfie, and they were like, "Oh, sorry, do you want us to move?" But I just don't know how to act. I'm like super high, man. And I was like, "We all are. It's so chill. Like it was so fun."
It
We
was
all
fun.
again. It was like we were all in it together, our people,
Yeah.
united. It's
Except for
tasty.
no one lit a joint.
It's true, no one's smoking. I just assumed that place would be a hot box.
Well, I did take a dab off my pen.
Did you?
For the shit out of me. I saw the smoke all
Cheech and
over and I
Chong
was
would be
like, oh shit. Because there were people at each door and I was pretty close to one of those
Yeah,
doors,
yeah.
right?
There was heat scoring there,
Yeah.
definitely. You were going to get in trouble for anything in there.
We went
Where
this-
was it at again?
The Royal.
Like, definitely. It's a small place, isn't it?
They're pretty small, yeah.
It was nice. Like there was chandeliers, there was sculptures.
There was chandeliers.
There was this really special
Like,
chandelier.
I
I
think
was
I'm
like,
thinking of a
whoa.
different place. I think that's what
The
I
Royal
thought, so it
Theatre
was
is an
amazing.
old theatre from Victoria.
Mhm.
I used to see movies there as a kid, actually. But it's one of the oldest
Yeah.
theatres, I think, in
Oh.
Victoria.
Your hands are full.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's been a doobie traffic jam.
Should I just hold it? I'm so awkward. What should I do?
Smoke it.
Smoke it, exactly. When in doubt,
When
when in doubt, smoke it.
So that one's donkey butter with a little snake inside that is,
Snake, snake.
I don't know, and some tropic truffle.
It's the Cass and Honey blend.
I don't know. Some regular Canadian
Corn
shit.
fruit,
Yeah.
It's we all have our names for that, eh? I call it unicorn fruit.
Oh,
All the
that works
unknown,
too.
all the unknowns at the end of.
Unicorn
are
fruit.
great.
I like that.
Is everyone
Get
yelling
your
if I
voice
stoke
used.
this fire? I feel like this side of me is getting cold now.
Oh,
What do you guys think?
go for it.
Vote, team vote.
If
No,
I
I mean,
start sweating.
I have no opinion.
I'm
You
down
ready
for
for
a lot.
this?
I'm always in for more heat.
I'm
But we
always
also
in
have
for more heat.
you know, so we can release it if we need, I guess.
Yes.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
This is very beaver.
Shut
Do
it
it.
into
Do it.
awesome.
The entire world's gonna watch me fail though now. I just didn't even think
I
of that.
was just gonna say, I was like, here's hoping you don't smoke out the place. Although luckily you've got some like disguising hot box if you do fuck it up. You can just be like, oh yeah, wow, you guys really puffing on those joints hard. Like, whoa, it's getting smoky in there.
Okay, now I'm gonna roll up
Yeah, it's like-
some Skittles wood mixed with Slurricane.
Slurricane, I like that name. I think. Although wait, is that
It's
from-
grown by Ganja Roots crew in Saskatchewan.
Is that like the Merca? Like, Merca. That's what we always say in Australia. M-U-R-I-C-A, yeah. Right? Did we say that here too? Like,
I've been seeing it and writing that.
Mm.
Thanks.
Doesn't it look so nice?
That would be good in some
Sparkly, frosty, grapey, like
Oh,
so
that
perfect.
that was cute. That was cute.
Ah. It was like Kool-Aid.
Oh.
Smush it, smush it, smush it.
Oh.
Wow, it is smoky in here without me lighting the fire. May I point out? She says, preparing for disaster.
It's like a little garnish. You should put it on the top of that, you know.
No, I think that would have been nice for dab art.
Are we doing the? Is this the crisscross
The
moment?
crossover, yeah, I guess so.
Cross, cross, cross.
Everybody clap your hands. You know that one. Used to rock that shit at Skate World. Anyway.
What is skate
It
world?
was amazing. It was like a roller blading place, and you'd go on for the hop on Friday nights, and it was like all the kids, you know.
It
under
sounds like you're
16s.
telling a story about the 60s.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm there with you.
No, it's just Darwin stuff, and you'd like go put your rollerblades on, like whiz around the place, and like
Let's
you
go
know
to the
flirt with your
hop.
11-year-old crushes. It's like all very like exciting.
Wow.
So wait, it's like
Aussie thing.
roller blades?
Mm-hmm.
Not
Rollerblades.
roller
Not roller
skates?
No rollerblades. It was like the
Roller-
one
So it's
thin.
more great,
Oh.
right?
Sweet.
Okay, that's okay. Is everyone
Oh,
okay?
yeah, giant job,
This is
Brian.
the moment
Is there
of
a
truth.
donut in there?
See, there's like flames
Yeah, we're
everywhere.
And no one ended
yeah,
up with
I'll
you
be-
again. Oh, now we're crossing over.
She's like, ah! Oh
I don't
no.
understand what's happening.
I feel like that fell. That's funny. That looks different now. Do you think? I don't know. I think it did.
Because we don't have.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm getting high, guys.
It's just tripping out, man.
This weed thing like does something to you. Oh my god. How you going?
It's
You
going.
okay? How do you feel?
You're doing great.
She's lighting a fire back here, everyone.
I see
Show us
it.
that.
Impressed with my skills.
There's look at that beautiful roasting stove. That is festive AF.
Oh, I can smell the tropic truffles in that last one.
That turp profile comes through
Where
quite
did this come
nicely.
People were trying to say
Have
that.
both. Two.
Have a
Symmetry.
broken walrus.
One on each side.
Who bought the
And your
same-
piercings. You are so symmetrical. A walrus? Yes.
You're the most Canadian one.
Well, I am native.
Oh my
I
God,
am from
yes.
the land. Yeah, see,
Land.
broken walrus.
It is
Walrus.
quite brand new.
A broken walrus.
Thanks, girl.
You're
best.
You don't know how to speak.
Yes, that's so good.
Got it. Nailed it.
Oh, you are too fucking cool.
Careful.
I'm like, I'll just like, I'll just
over
like
here.
follow under you, you know, like.
Thanks.
Awesome.
And should I split off?
Just
Yeah,
get a
maybe you did a
smoke
really
buddy
good job
if you
over there.
can't smoke
What do you
inside.
think?
I nailed it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, especially if you have a bong. That's wicked. They're harder with joints because joints are still,
Yeah.
you know.
But like if
pretty
you're using a
easy.
pipe or a bong, sometimes a pipe if it gets charred, you're
Or
like, oh fuck,
dabs.
oh fuck, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Labor over it, really.
Works
Yeah.
well with dabs too.
Yeah.
I know that's long.
Those smoke buddies are fucking
Here's
mind
my
blowing.
little-
They like tech
That's right.
people.
I know.
Whoa! Like you just blow a whole cloud and then the cloud just goes away. Where'd it go?
I just
I've
realized
used
we're
one
like a
very many
weed
times.
smoking version of The View.
I
I was like looking at the panel, I was like, what will you say next panel?
Yeah.
I was literally thinking that.
Oh my god.
There is like an
Now,
equal
two of
version
you,
that.
stop fighting. Go, fight, disagree.
But still, just don't fight. It would be such a boring show. Just like, I like you.
Yeah.
I totally
Yeah.
yeah, you'd be like, I totally see where you're coming from,
Yeah.
and I love you. Like, you do gratitude, you know?
Validated.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. It's true, and actually, that's the kind of view I want to watch.
It's
All
true.
right.
I don't like them fighting. I'm like, come on.
I feel
guys.
stressed.
You're all like,
It's
God,
true.
we're almost there.
It's true.
I can tell.
I did bring something we can pick on if we really want something to.
To hate on. You're like, all right, Potster, allow me to present.
Some legal gummies
I actually would love to see these.
Legal
Yeah.
gummies.
I'm so
I'm
interested.
very interested.
at their like recommended dose, which is 10 milligrams each.
Oh goodness.
Is that like a good 10
Which is a
milligrams,
bullshit
or is
dose,
that
by
like-
So
the way.
yes, is everyone aware that the Canadian government wants, what is it, 10 milligrams per
Dose.
package?
Packaging, yeah.
Per dose? Per package? Or can there be 10
thought it was
doses?
So-
No, it's 100.
100
It's
total.
100 total. Because when I went to
Okay.
Washington,
And
it
then
was
10
10. So it was a package and then 10 individually fucking packaged things in
So-
a package.
And so just
That's so
like to
stupid.
put that in perspective
Yeah.
for some people, like these are 200 or 300, and for medicinal uses, like
And I
you
just
would
ate
have to
2.
eat, like exactly, you would have to eat.
Fuck up
Like-
somebody that's never done it.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
you
don't.
would
Yeah,
have to-
this would
Of
be-
course.
Right, you
Yeah.
have to eat. Would you have to eat 60 gummy bears? Is that right? You would have to eat so many fucking gummies.
And they, and
Yeah.
Like,
they
and
are
like,
full
yeah.
of shit, and they're full of
And
shit.
they're
yeah,
sugar.
like, these are
Like-
still treats, you know, like where so it's kind of just to get my medicine, I have to gorge myself.
Yeah.
Like, whoa.
Yeah.
And so
There's a difference
it's
between
pretty
medicinal and
unreasonable,
recreational.
Canadian
There is.
gov.
Yes.
But this is interesting. This is
Yeah.
really okay. It comes in a little too.
And it's from a local dispensary, Indigenous Bloom. So,
Indigenous Bloom. I haven't heard of that. Okay.
Yeah.
Vancouver.
There it is, guys. THC
And
gummies.
like a safety seal thing.
Looks like a pill container.
Is the
So cool.
hello everybody.
Because they
Can you
can't
show our camera?
This
too?
is-
Can you show our camera too, Cass?
Oh, yes.
Thanks. Oh, sorry.
This is Miss Magic in the green.
I
Oh, so who the fuck is
thank
that?
you, sorry.
That was my phone for a second.
That one
I was distracted. You're so kind. So considerate. That is so interesting. That is like it's history. The first time I saw the legal weed jar, I was excited.
Are
It's
they
like,
in
there's
here?
a little maple leaf on
Oh,
it,
they're in
and a
there.
seal,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah. There's
Oh,
one
they're
for
in there.
class if you want to try one.
I am gonna try one.
you were so kind.
They're,
Thank
they're
you.
chewy
what
as
they
fuck.
Really?
That should be like their slogan.
The chewiest fuck.
Chewy as fuck.
And only 10 milligrams.
The chewy and tame as fuck. All right.
So how to get us?
Ooh, they're like juke tubes, little sort of sugary. You're
Pretty
so
sugary as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the amount that you would have to eat of
Oh,
these,
yeah.
right? I mean,
and just sick. Like you
Oh,
have
yeah,
to
are
have
chewy.
quick enough to get your dose.
Good
in,
thing
you
I
know?
have good strong teeth, otherwise they'd be hard to eat.
It's a brick.
Sorry, I don't mean to like manhandle these too much there. Okay.
This is how they cook.
Yeah. Here we go, everybody. I'm just getting the gummies here out of this here jar. It's like some jube sort of situation. Ah, thanks so much.
You're like,
I've tried them, so if you want to.
Like I really do because I really like sugar, but sugar's so bad, but I really want it. I'm
Just
gonna
try it.
I'm gonna
Everyone
try
else
it.
is
Whoa.
doing it.
Chewy.
I'm
It's
not.
a donkey butter.
You said you needed good teeth. I don't have that.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
But they
Give
are
it a
super.
fair cause.
sugar.
You
Fair
were not
review.
kidding about the chewy as fuck.
Right?
Like as fuck squared. Shit.
Yeah.
This is some chewy.
So it would
Oh.
not be appropriate for a lot of older people
Mm-mm.
who do not have their own
Scared.
Any jaw issues?
Yeah,
I don't
for
want
sure.
to.
or jaw
Do it.
issues.
Like, truly?
Or, yeah.
They're chewy.
No.
Hard work.
Not worth it.
A lot of work.
You don't want to. You don't want to.
Hello.
They're that hard to chew. They're gonna be terrible to digest.
I'm fatigued.
I was just thinking that I'm actually gonna nibble my cookie instead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't
Ouch,
forget about
bad
it.
view.
Yeah.
Sorry, Todd, if you watch this. I tried a legal gummy.
Oh.
So intense.
Just a
Sorry,
bite.
Todd.
She didn't finish it.
I didn't. Yeah, I'm not gonna eat the rest of it. No, I didn't.
Like, wow.
Never.
Take that back. You just like.
I got an offer to go to the dark side.
just
Work in a
peeked.
legal dispensary. No.
No,
Yeah.
why?
No.
Why?
Never.
No.
And then they told me that I was like, oh, like see, and like maybe what like a day a week, and like see what it looks like in my head. They're like, you can't work with us if you work with an illegal dispensary, and I was like, well, see you later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many
Last
rules.
standing, so.
So
Here we
many
go.
rules.
It's a time.
All right, we're gonna make a
Hard,
salad.
I feel like
This
donut
live
doobie.
so that I can make a comment.
A salad, donut, doobie.
Salad donut doobie.
I can't even imagine what that would look like.
It is both healthy and
You'll see
attractive.
about it.
It's
It's an
perfect.
appy and dessert.
A salad donut. I love it.
Looks turkey.
How do I? Tubby?
Yes, that's Justin Bieber in the back.
That
Yeah.
is. You aren't imagining that.
My boy
It's true.
Justin.
Someone asked if you were a granny.
Not in real life, but I got like 20,000 grandkids on Instagram.
That's. I love the way you said that.
Best
Instagram
answer.
under.
It's like,
That's awesome.
right now I'm a spinster. I want to say, if you don't know what that is, look it up.
Oh no.
But I won't. That's never married, no kids, no.
In other words, it's the goal. And like that possibly the key to happiness.
Pretty much.
Fucking care.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. And Magic's got a big birthday, so we're gonna be celebrating
Yeah.
your amazing life, including this
And-
soon.
So, if you guys are interested in that, I got a song for you. It's sort of like my anthem.
I'm
Because I
sorry.
love being a spinster.
Oh my god, I am so ready. Teach me the words.
Well, it's spinsters hanging in trees at 45 degrees. Her name is Sherry D. Wilson. She's from Alberta. She does spoken poetry. She's pretty well known. She's got a lot of awards.
That's amazing.
And I love her that. And I wrote her and asked her if I could use that and play it. And, you know, it's one of my anthems. And I have permission to use any of her music. So,
Oh my god, that's so nice.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. She's like, yes, I would love to support this spinster. No.
Yeah.
This dabbing legend, you know, that's
But
amazing.
I wasn't who I am now when I wrote her.
Oh,
actually,
really?
yeah, it was
Wow.
before that.
That's even more special and cool.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
but
love
I
it.
was a spinster.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Now you
and I
know
got
everybody.
it, yeah.
Now you've got the inside scoop on Magic. Oh, look at what you're making there.
Salad.
There is like some artwork going on.
Yes,
Have you seen
true.
all
wonder
the
if there
videos
might be a
of
way
like the
that I
back
can like
rolling
post this. I
stuff
don't know.
that's coming out?
The what?
Yeah, it's
The
just
back
like
rolling?
less paper. I did it the other day. I
back
don't know
rolling.
if it's like such a big deal.
You
but-
can do it.
It's a salad
Yeah.
donut.
I can't. the licking of the fucking glue and tucking it under, I don't know what it is, man. I can roll a joint just fine. But those backwards ones, I can't find the glue. I can't. It's crazy. It's
I
like
can barely roll a joint.
it's twisting my brain somehow.
It's just too.
It shouldn't be like that. Like
Yeah.
there's
And
no
well,
reason
no,
for
I
it to be
suck
like
for
that.
my nails too, to be honest.
I agree with
It's
you.
just not a thing
I'm
that
trying.
I
Sorry, I'm
really
also
do.
trying to comment
It's
here
okay.
as
I can
Cass
make
and
it
Honey,
smell
so I can
first,
be like,
okay.
hey y'all. But
I did
it's
tag you guys
difficult.
in the thing,
Oh, also.
in the live stream.
Thanks. Thank you.
But that's on Facebook, right?
It's getting
Yeah.
near the end here.
Yeah, I don't think
I just wanted to come and say
I think
hi
you have
and
to
see what
actually
you guys are
have
saying.
the app.
I
to see
tagged
things.
you. Yeah, you did,
Yeah.
but I tagged you in it.
Cool. Oh, this looks beautiful.
Yeah.
There is
I
some
don't have
serious
apps,
artwork
right?
going on over
So
here.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's like 3 different kinds of apps in here.
Yeah, walk us through it.
OG sherbet, and then we got some granddaddy perp, and then I also put some Mac 2, so Sunshine Coast extractions in high grade.
Sorry, wait a sec.
Yes.
Oh no, okay.
And she has coined it the
And
donut
then
salad.
also the weed is the
This is like
Skittlewood Slurricane.
I could've got a
grown by
really
It could have been. I noticed that right away.
And then we're
Working
gonna
there.
top it off with some
Amazing.
THCA.
With some what?
THCA.
Okay, what is that? Sorry? THCA?
Pure
You weren't
THC
paying
in
attention
the
to
raw
our
form.
recent
No.
I couldn't remember if we
On
actually
regular
decided on
Canadians
whether or not we were
enjoying
right.
Oh, sorry.
4.4
Anyone else
was
do it?
one
Unless you want a final.
No, I'm
okay. There is like a big freshy donut
I was
salad.
gonna say,
coming. Like, I don't want
I'm saving
this.
myself for
When
the
I do have the
double
donut
yellow.
salad.
Yes, that's what I do.
I'm gonna cover it up.
Can I interest
Oh,
you
yeah.
my camera.
in Doritos or Munchie Mix?
Oh my god, maybe soon. After my donut salad, I can have my munchies. I can have my munchies dessert.
My donut salad.
It's like a 3-course meal.
That is a pretty nice.
Do we have filters anywhere?
I could make you a paper one.
I definitely
Yes.
do.
No,
In my
try to
bag.
like, I can get, yeah.
Here, where are they?
They
Honey,
use
I'll
them
go.
in like
I
the
think there's
drawer,
so the fashionably
little
high
plastic
bag there
drawers.
on the
or,
chair.
Oh, fashionably high bag on the chair. That's even closer.
Alright.
Dark as shit.
And there's like a
Here, I'll bring you your
yeah.
bag.
That's the idea.
You know, other people's purses.
I was gonna say that's a classic move. I actually remember that being a joke
Yeah.
on Frasier, where it was like, oh, I need some money, and then and then she was like, bring me my purse, and she's like, no, I want money, and he's like, bring me my purse, and he's like, I can just get it from the purse. Bring me my purse, like no, you cannot go into the purse, and it's true. It's like it's best just to let people deal with their own purse.
Yeah.
And yeah, I fucking
Well, you
love
can usually
Frasier.
find it faster in your
So
rooms.
good.
Pardon?
You can usually find it faster in your rooms.
Definitely. Got it.
Got it! Oh, I got it!
Got the shot. Click. Wow. Like,
It's
That's
kind
all I
of
have to
small
say.
though, but it's okay.
this is not regular.
No,
This is
nothing
not regular
about
Canadians
this.
enjoying weed. This is fucking
I
fancy
guess maybe that's what
stoner, like legends enjoying weed.
Concentrated connoisseurs.
Oh,
Canadians.
Yeah.
Smoking way more.
Right? It
doobies
is
than I-
exactly.
I know. Well, it's all in.
Yeah.
We're all smoking way
Enjoy
more
it.
doobies than we normally do. It's all in the festive spirit.
Not me, but you know, you just, I don't know.
Like this is the.
Yeah, but this is all I smoke
always
usually,
smoking.
right?
Yeah, you're a dabber.
Yeah.
What
It's
is your
literally
favorite
these guys
way?
are like, speak for yourself.
Favorite way?
Of smoking?
Oh,
Yeah.
using cannabis.
I like joints or bongs, but then I also like my tinctures and edibles. All of it, I guess.
I can
Except
never
for
say-
dry pipe.
Yeah.
Dry
Yeah.
pipes, I'm like,
I feel like it is too hot. I don't like it.
personally.
They used to be my thing definitely back in the day, but not anymore.
Pipes, really.
But
Come on,
definitely
pop
edibles
can
are
you
good.
thing? Just
No.
Sprite remix.
I actually never smoked in a pop can. Maybe like once or twice.
Oh, out of desperation
yeah.
a couple times.
I
I've
definitely
done
didn't.
it.
I was all about the apple pipes back in the day.
Oh, I
Me
definitely
and my
did
friends
apples,
always
too.
had apples on our lunches, and
It's a great
we would
alternative.
always just make apple pipes. It just seemed like the smarter idea.
When I was in Berlin, some guy gave me a nug in this bar, and he's like, "Here, it's Gorilla Glue or whatever," and I was like, "Okay, thank you." And so I didn't know have a pipe or anything like that, and so I made one out of tinfoil. I made like we call it a meerschaum. I'm not sure what it's actually called.
Yeah.
But we, just made a little pipe, put it in there, and smoked it. It was
Toilet
tinny.
paper rolls.
It was tinny.
Yeah.
Toilet
It was
paper
tinny.
rolls.
It was
Tastes like
tinny.
future Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The sweet. Yeah.
That is so good.
Definitely
yeah,
not.
now I can look at these
What's your
bongs
favorite
here.
riff?
It used to be joints. Now I've been using my bong a lot. I think it's become the bong. Same, like dry pipes too harsh in the lungs. I think I need water now. I think I need water in my life. Yeah.
Water is life.
It is.
It
It really is. Yeah.
Seriously, water and weed. It's like the perfect, you know,
Like,
the
people are
signature
like,
move for
Why
stoners.
don't you have the pipeline? I'm like, you need water to grow weed. I'm like, sure, have contaminated water, you dumbass. But okay.
Or just a contaminated planet in general, you
Yeah.
know.
Like,
Not
fuck.
great.
Yeah, people
Fuck
are doing all that. Don't question me.
And
Don't
I liked
question.
also someone said to me once, and I was like, yes, that when you rip a bong, it is such a peaceful meditative experience because you have earth of the weed and wind of like your breath of the smoke and fire of the lighter and water of the bong water. And it's just like, you're like, I am a fucking airbender. You know, like it's just so good. Like it's
Especially when you're
meant to be,
dabbing,
right?
You feel like you have a little
That's
laboratory
true.
set
Yeah.
and like
Look at
it's
us.
very alchemy, you know?
It
Like, you got your
is.
torch
I
and you're like,
just
fucking
fucking
I go back
said
and forth.
that.
Bong stabs and
Primordial.
nipples. I can never.
It
choose.
It took me a long
Definitely
time to
said,
get comfortable with a torch, though.
I love
it wasn't.
torches.
I do now.
I love fire though.
I always
The
did
torches
too.
scare me. I'm like,
I
I don't want
love
to burn
it.
my
I'm a double
face.
flamer. They're fun.
You whoa.
I love it.
Whoa.
Whoa, okay. You're like, you crazy. I still get nervous. I'm usually like, can someone else heat it? And then I'll just, we're, you know,
I
we're
broke my
regular.
thumb yesterday and you
Oh, no.
can barely see it. It's not even that bad.
Your
You
nails
can
are
kind of
always
see
so
it.
good.
There's, thank you.
They're different every
Yeah.
time I
There's
see you.
nothing- I know.
Mine are
I
just
really
like
burned
bitten.
myself a couple of
I have like
times.
bitten
Fine.
nails.
Well, that's why I
And
have
you get a
nails.
little
is because
scab.
I
And
bite
it's the
my
same.
nails.
And it's the same
That
as
is
like an e-nail. Like my e-nail can burn me just as badly as a torch can. Right?
This is
I
like a
suppose
hot
that's true.
second that it was on there, and it was on the beach, and I couldn't see the blue flame with the weird light that was in the
Oh,
sky,
Right.
and so I don't have the starter is fucky sometimes, so I had to light it with a lighter, and my thumb was just very much in the way, and yeah, it wasn't very long. It was
I
very
don't.
ouch.
That's why I don't like
Sensitive.
using a torch outside because you can't see it. Drives me nuts.
Yeah, I
man.
hate that. It's like,
Yeah.
am I even heating the banger?
Yeah.
Yeah, or how far does the flame extend?
Yeah.
Is
Did it
anyone
get me
gonna
over
get
here?
burnt? Who are we gonna
You
get?
should be.
Yeah.
I'm checking some of these comments to
It's
see what you
so
guys
mixed
have
that
to
I'm
say.
like, I don't even know what I taste in there anymore.
I found people. Is that Justin Bieber in the back? Yes.
Creeping
I
on
just
us
love
from
the,
behind.
like, confusion.
Everyone's like, what the fuck is
Like,
happening?
but why? Like, who? What? How did he get there? Does he like?
He lives here.
Yeah. I cuddle him at night. He stands in the day, like to get exercise.
That's a straight man.
Then he just I tuck him right back in. It's winter now, you know. Anyway.
That's why he has a little scarf on.
And he's wearing an Elvis impersonator scarf.
Exactly. We got that scarf after being serenaded, or I got that scarf. So it's just a lot of love here.
Do you think he just has like a bag of those scarves and just gives them away at events?
No, it was special, obviously.
I'm just wondering, like,
No! You think he just
like
sings
that.
Love Me Tender to everyone? No! He loves me tender. Okay?
no.
Whoa! Elvis was my first crush, and don't fuck with me. Okay? It was like a real moment when I finally got to, like, you know.
It came true.
Anyway.
Everything's totally normal.
Is that the devil's lettuce? Damn right. it is.
No. What are we smoking on?
Weed.
Do you want some?
This is
Describe
like fucking
it.
special.
You're diminishing its beauty. You spent time on that. What's in
Wow.
it?
Beautiful. A granddaddy perp that is Sherbert, something from high grade, and then the weed is Skittlewood crossed with slurricane, and then some THCA.
Just write those down and then look them all
Just those little things.
up.
I'm like, I gotta look at the bag.
I don't know how to see.
That's
the
Ooh,
comments.
I almost
I
kicked
can't
the
do it.
bag right over, or the water
It's
bottle.
not showing you all them?
I just have a phobia of breaking someone's bong or banger or anything. Like, I
You're good.
told Honey
I so
to
don't.
leave her bong outside, and then it was the polar vortex, and then the bong froze and broke. And
Oh
since
my
then, I've been
gosh.
consumed by guilt.
I dropped one of my bongs about a week and a half ago. I was so fortunate. The only thing that broke was the banger.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that
It
is
was one of
wicked.
my
Glory
big
to the
bongs,
glass
huh?
gods.
Right, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
where was
Oh,
Murphy
yeah.
on that one?
Yeah.
Yay, that is so
Right.
excellent. And
Yeah.
also that didn't matter because
Everybody's-
Do you go to bed early?
the bomb was still okay.
Usually.
Just wasn't as an
Yeah.
aside.
The bong
That's
was
good news.
usable, but the
It was.
octopus was not.
It was okay. It was just like, Greek cooked octopus, like all in there. It was fine. It was just a new look. It was fine. And then later, not because of you,
Look
that
at
bong
this
met an
baby
untimely fate anyway. So it's okay. It was not destined for this world.
Well, if you ever need any new glass, you should come see me. Because I work at a glass shop. All the time. I'm like slinging
come
glass
visit you.
and like
Yes.
learning about like all the locals and like trying to support them as much as we can.
So you have the knowledge.
yeah.
Yes.
And we just rebranded,
Right.
so it's like Cutchies, so it's like all new
Okay.
goods.
So where is
Yeah.
that? Where do you work? So
Johnson,
Johnson.
Yeah.
Cutchies.
Yes.
Okay. I'm
formerly
visit.
Jupiter.
Jupiter.
Yeah.
Formerly Jupiter.
It's like
now
the
Cutchies.
bottom of Johnson.
No.
No, we're gonna be moving there in the new year, but
You're going to be moving where?
in between
Did you find him, or did the
like
lackey?
Lululemon and
Might have been both.
Baggins, where
Where
Jenny
Lulu
Mac
Baggins
is.
is.
Yeah, because it's a larger space, but that's in
That's
the
on
new
the
year,
other side of the street, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay.
closer to the water.
We're
more
lost.
foot
We
traffic.
don't know. Just
Yeah.
kidding.
I
Is that,
definitely.
is that part of the Market Square?
No,
No. Okay.
I definitely am
close
going
though,
to come
really
and visit
close.
you.
Yeah.
I want more things.
I'll look you up.
Basically.
I'll show you how to do
It's like really as simple as
cold
that.
start
Like,
jobs. And
I was like, do I have
this,
anything to
like,
say?
crazy
No.
shit.
I just want more bongs, like I
Yeah.
do. And actually, I want a dab rig, like more, a new
An
dab
actual
situation, or
dab.
maybe like a Puffco or something, a portable thing. I don't know. I need to reassess my
There's a lot of
enjoying
things to assess,
methods.
Yeah.
There really is, and so I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna get some advice from you.
Glass is like lifestyle choice, you know?
it-
Like, it really is.
is.
Like
Well,
maintenance.
yes.
Like,
No, it is.
Yeah.
And like as a regular enjoyer, I didn't really know and understand until pretty recently. I was like, isn't it all the same? Like a bong's a bong. What's the difference between a Powerade bottle and a blah? But like actually, there is a huge difference. You can feel it when you've smoked a lot of bongs. You can
This
like
is how you pour water.
really tell.
No water
Here is
bottle.
an easy
Allow me
demo.
to demo. Also, for the lovely people in the comments asking, we are in BC, British Columbia. That's why we can enjoy this weed, because Canada, the total legends, legalized this shit everywhere.
Even
All
though the
across
legal
the-
stuff sucks.
But we can legally be
We're
doing
not
this.
smoking that
We can
shit.
legally be smoking this weed.
Exactly, we're allowed to share with friends. It's
Automatically
this is
just
our shit.
like, whoa. It's how they're
Well, I feel like doing a dab because that's not legal yet.
Oh.
Badass.
Unless you make them
We've
yourself.
got a criminal
right?
lawbreaker here.
Yeah, you got that.
Is that
In the
stable
spirit of-
there? I'm not
From
sure.
government. What?
It was kind of like leaning off a little bit there. I just
She's like, be careful of your hot pad. Want a puff before you dab it up?
No, no.
A passing cross puff? Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
but Hemperco
also-
just sends you China fucking glass with just fucking cheap papers where you can go to a glass shop and probably buy that amount of stuff for the same price
Yeah.
or less.
Yeah.
Rather than getting it sent to you in a box every month. Straight up. Just being honest. Like, I don't know. I don't like those companies or those people that are like, oh yeah, get these monthly subscription boxes and I have a rig that's worth like $20 with some papers and a glass filter tip. And yeah. I'm like, bro, I could give you all that stuff. It's okay. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being an asshole. At least I admit it if you think I am being an asshole, so.
Some of the stuff that comes in is pretty
Well,
nice.
for some places and some people, I guess that's their access.
And that's what I was just going to say too. Like, if you
Right.
don't have access to that, I understand, but you
Yeah.
could always order stuff from a shop.
True enough.
support your local shops or somewhere that's closer to you versus a bigger company that's just doing this mass-produced stuff that's just making money off it.
Yeah.
It does seem like a lot
Independent
of
rather
waste
than like
also,
franchise
like
and
Yeah.
the waste in that involved in that process is a lot. The packaging, the shipping, all of it.
Yeah.
Whereas if you just walk on down to your local glass shop.
But like
That's
she
what
said,
I'm
like
saying,
if you
educated,
don't
just like
have a shop like in your
dispensaries too,
town,
right?
then you
Oh,
can always
yeah.
look up like, oh, there's this city like, you know, whatever down here, there's always a shop, like even Puffin in Vancouver, it's like someone can order from us online anywhere. Even I have this person who orders from Nunavut, so it's like
See, awesome.
And I mean, and people are getting more comfortable with that. That's for sure. Eh?
Yeah.
well, and I think people realize that it's not like a box that's like a
You don't just
bong!
chuck it in a box.
Or like, or like it doesn't say like bong on the thing, or it's
Yeah.
not like when people get weed in the mail now. Like that's one thing I know people are always paranoid about was like, oh, it just says like weed on it, or like is it packaged? And I'm like, well,
Big
yeah,
pot leaf
Send the
on it.
smell
There you go.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
steal these
Fucking
ones
weed till
first.
someone
Yeah.
steals it.
yeah, it's like you know
Wow.
they're not trying to get caught. Why would they
Yeah.
send you? But mind you, I had a company that sent me unvax sealed stuff, and then they sent me another package that had moldy weed in it. That was literally like black. Like I never posted it because I'm like,
yeah.
if I post you guys, you're gonna get more traffic from me posting you guys of shitty stuff. So I'm not gonna
Right?
mention
People
you.
will look you up.
Don't give them
People-
power. Good
yeah,
for you.
fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Fucking suck my dick.
Good
But
God.
Yeah.
So bad.
yeah.
Well, and
Can you
actually,
imagine if you'd smoked that because you just didn't know?
Well, the thing is that I always
Well,
break my
that-
necks apart. So.
But you see, not everyone does know, like you're saying, right?
Like, so they mail that to my mom, and she's
Yeah.
just like, listen,
Well,
I don't know what
always
weed
tell
looks
people,
like.
Yeah, I always tell people, even people that are like just starting to use cannabis, I'm like, oh yeah, break it open, like smell it, like. And I always tell people, if
Yeah.
your body doesn't agree with it, don't do it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
but look at it, open it
Inspect,
up, like,
yeah.
and that's the thing that I think people need now is just more like classes or teachings of actually.
education. No.
Yeah, and not like LP people, because fuck them. Actual knowledge scientists, more like, not even scientist people, but like, you know, people being like, hey, this is what mold looks like, this is what fucking bugs look like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
this is not okay to smoke.
yeah.
They need like an informational view talk show where you enjoy weed and be like, don't have the mold, right? Well, and actually, this is also very
Use
topical
unbleached
to the combo.
papers.
Exactly. To the combo going on in the comments. Everyone's talking about the vaping shit that's going down right now.
You've never been a
and
fan
like,
of vape pens.
well, and people were asking
Yeah,
for
yeah.
You knew already
That's true.
in your mind.
and
it
it's
wasn't
really
right.
true. And people
Yeah,
are
and
asking
I-
for clarification on like vape pens and vaping versus vaporizing weed. And I think this is a perfect opportunity for us to clear cannabis's record. You know,
All right. Now
Well,
why
you
have
hated them
not-
from the start.
Yeah,
Well,
they always hated
first
them.
off, wasn't a lot of those pens not even cannabis related? So that's first
This is
off.
once again
Well, the
a
things
classic
that are
cannabis
being-
being lumped in with tobacco.
Exactly.
We're different. It's different.
Fuck you, tobacco.
It's different, and it's also
Yeah.
different from alcohol. You just need to come up with
Solvents.
new laws
Yeah,
and new rules and new everything.
regime.
It's its own thing. It's its own thing, and it's been its own thing for like thousands of years, bitches.
Yeah,
anyway,
people
like who
use
cares?
it as a medicine in Asia, like
Getting
fucking
excited now.
Literally.
before
Get it.
white people
Yeah.
were whatever. But
Yeah.
I don't know what to
Before white people were white. It's fucking true. You're so right.
That's what they say is like everyone comes from Africa, and even if we didn't, we were all came from someone that was dark skinned. And people say that if you're more white skinned, you came from people that obviously didn't get more fucking sun. It's just common sense. Like, you know, and then, like, they say, like, the Inuit people, like, you know, their eyes are a little more like this because they have to cover their eyeballs. Like, their eyes aren't like ours, like, you know.
They
Whole
adapt to
evolution.
their
Yeah,
environment.
whole-
Their,
yeah, it's
their
whole-
evolution.
I'm like,
is
blah, blah,
adapted.
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
They're just like,
Yeah.
they adapted. And I'm like,
There's people that can
No,
see
I agree.
underwater, even though it's like the water's like total saline,
Yeah.
like, but they adapt over time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
mermaids.
People are.
That's what I heard.
awesome. They
That is
adapt.
exactly what I heard.
Yeah.
Mermaids! How high are they? Everyone? They want to know, how high are they?
Really fucking.
Tell them to
Super
breathe. Don't worry, we're breathing.
Anymore.
We're breathing in the cannabinoids. And we're high in a perfectly pleasant way. Thank you very much.
And
Hi
it's a
there,
safe
hi.
zone, so it's comfortable, and it's not like, you know, we got snacks over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you need more
For all
stuff.
you just tuning in, snack
Snack
plate.
plate. I feel
Actually,
sorry for
should I
YouTube.
pass
They do
it
not
around?
have a
Yeah,
great
YouTube,
shot of
sorry.
the
You're
snack
getting a
plate.
view of
I
my
feel
shoulder.
like
I'm
we
like,
did that.
look at YouTube.
Sorry,
Yeah.
YouTube. You've been
We should
shafted
Don't
a
go
little
subscribe
bit.
to Cassie.
You should,
It's like
yeah,
YouTube.
you should know there's a really fun table below here. Like, there's dabs.
Can they see
there's
us? I think they can
snacks.
see a
No.
bit of it.
I
I feel like taking you guys on a little tour. I don't know.
How high? Yes, I love that shit, you guys. I love that meme. How high are you? Good. Oh, sorry. Thank you. See, they're like, see how high she is? That poor chick's been holding that joint for ages, like waiting for her to notice. Sorry, thank you, Kirsten. Thank you.
I'll just like shove my face.
See, perfect.
It's
Way
better.
Let's glare off Justin though this way. Justin Bieber doesn't look as good.
Everyone, he's like, my angles, you guys. What the fuck?
I don't know.
And you haven't even ever offered me a puff. No, you're right.
Doesn't he have like
A million
like,
tattoos.
all down
Yes.
his, like, chest
It's
now?
true. It's actually gotten quite inappropriate. Like now it's just like, it's weird. The age difference is getting like really large. Where in real life we're like the same age, but now
It
it's
does
like a
look
bit
like a
weird to
young
have
man.
in my room.
It's a
you
young
know?
man.
It's like,
Yeah.
okay, is that what you're into? Like the boyish look?
Maybe
like,
pick a bit older male.
It's a- oh,
kind of
okay.
bored.
Or an older Justin Bieber.
Yeah, exactly. I need a new like
And then
tattoos,
Justin Bieber.
I
badass.
don't know. I was
one.
thinking you could go to the dollar store. You could get some of those
Get some mustache.
sideburns and mustache.
You could just-
It'll go
We could
right.
draw a mustache on him.
Well, I have to say, like, not
Make
to
your dream
not to play
Well, that's
favorites or
right, go on,
anything, but like
right?
my, fanatical love has now sort of been transferred over to Post Malone, and they have Halloween costumes of his facial tattoos, and so I could just put, the tattoos on, like sort of change it to like a new, older, more appropriate thing.
You guys have been mentioning this all afternoon. I was gonna Google it.
You're gonna- you're already
Still
up?
have no
You're
idea
just
what
gonna
this
ask.
is talking
You
about.
asked. This is a
That's
safe
okay.
space.
Post Malone is a amazing singer, rapper, genre-defying musician who's transformed music for our generation, and is hot while he does it. And also has really cool like suits, patterned jumpsuit style. He's like the Elvis of
But he
our
has
age.
He
facial-
definitely
but he has
is not
facial
afraid of a
tattoos.
bejazzled
Sorry,
suit.
what?
But he has facial tattoos.
He does. Always
Yeah.
tired, much like myself. Yeah.
I'm gonna get face tattoos.
What?
They're
Tell me about
Cree
it.
tattoos, but they go along your face here, so it'll be one line and then two smaller lines. And then I'm gonna wait till I'm older, but I'm gonna get these ones on my chin.
That's so cool.
When are these planned for?
I don't know, soon. But I want a traditional person that does stick and poke too.
Is that
I've seen that online once.
is that the same one they do in Thailand, or like the
Yeah,
one they do in
similar, yeah.
Thailand, where
Yeah.
they poke it through the hole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's different ways of doing it. There's like the stick and poke, but there's also like a threading way. So they use like a thread and you pull it. Was that a horse?
Yes, it was. I was like, did you guys hear that? And sometimes, like, once it right? Yeah, you're like, did I fucking imagine that? Is there a horse here? Yeah. That is so good. What?
Cat's a good
right?
impersonator,
Once-
right?
Yeah.
That's Poncho. That's my cat.
Nikki like went outside and like just to fuck with you, he's like, like. No, that is a real horse. And that's happened once when we were filming an episode of Regular Canadians Enjoying Weed, and there was like, suddenly it's like, moo! And like so obnoxiously that later in the video we just had to be like, moo! Like ride it, because it was so like.
Someone actually
Like, when
commented
your
on it.
dog photobomb
They were like,
too.
Oh,
does
yeah.
the cow have a name?
Yeah.
Hey, I can tattoo my face if I want to. Don't tell me how to live my life,
That's
bro.
right.
What?
Autonomy.
Someone
He's like,
chirping
don't tattoo
Autonomy.
the face.
I thought about
This is
getting an
also
eye
the
on
one
the
who
back
said
of
for
my
us to
head.
shush.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Yeah, except for Jason told me that it really fucking hurts to get your head.
Oh yeah.
tattooed.
Honestly, it
I
depends.
really don't.
Oh,
It
no.
honestly depends. I have this half of my head tattoo.
Sorry,
And
Sorry,
like, it's
YouTube,
more
you're
about,
getting
like, the-
absolutely
the
abused.
Maybe you
You
could
can
get
hear-
What is it?
another
And that's,
cushion
like,
or.
Yeah.
It's too sensory for a lot of
Right.
people.
So that's
Like,
what
it's not like it's like
and then just a bit
painful, it's just
more
that there's,
towards
like,
this
It's
way.
just
No,
a
no,
sensual
this way though.
vibration
This
that
way.
feels
Alright? Oh
good.
no, do you have it?
No, she's got it.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
See,
Sorry.
I found all
Where
my
are you? Where do you
tattoos
sit?
by
YouTube.
Oh no, because she moved over
Except
one
for
though.
the first
You're
one,
not
I
gonna
don't
fit,
remember
Nikki.
getting
She
it.
moved over one.
I drank a lot before.
I'm
You
technically
see?
over here.
Yeah. I knew it. I was like,
That's
no, I'm
fine.
sure
I was
that's
like
too
in
far
and
over.
whatnot, so that was a
Yeah.
long time ago. so-
Whatever, that's fine.
Right? I keep saying I won't get another one until I forget how much the last one hurt.
Got it.
That's wise.
When they were doing my elbow, I was almost laughing because it was like tickling.
Oh.
Right here.
The nerves. Ugh.
Even my neck,
Yeah.
it felt like they were tattooing me over here, and I was like, yo, what the fuck is happening? Like,
Yeah, I felt it in my eyeball when it was behind my.
In your eyeball.
Yeah, behind my ear.
I felt it in my nipple when it was under my chest.
Ooh.
Like right here. No, it was not cute.
A little
It
tingle.
was, no, it was pain. It was burning.
Pain.
It was
okay,
not
never mind,
cute.
not cute.
It was not cute. It stung it a few times.
And yeah, I've thought about getting a
Yeah,
cover
that's a
up
rough area.
or addition onto the back one.
Could you please pass the grinder?
yeah.
I'm thinking
I was like,
about
the what?
the what? I'm thinking about a bomb
If
brand.
anyone
I'm just
needs
gonna do
new
some-
ink, my man just opened a shop in Victoria.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh,
It's
Yes,
open? What the
it's
heck?
open. Yeah.
Where?
We haven't done like a huge launch yet, but we're gonna have like a block party and stuff soon. It's on
Oh my God.
Blanchard and Fort. It's called Tech Noir.
Right downtown.
It's very like 80s theme
I
and
love
like
that.
That's so cool.
it's beautiful on the inside.
Oh,
Yeah, sweet.
congratulations to both of you
That's
guys.
Just like
so
Big
cool.
Rose
Have
Gold.
to check.
Big rose gold.
Awesome.
That is
I love
fucking
Rose
But still masculine.
Gold.
It's
Oh my
everything.
God.
Yeah, it's sweet.
It's amazing.
Just
BC
go visit.
people,
Yeah.
tattoos,
Get tat.
glass, get there in Victoria.
It should be a tat colony, smoke colony. We should merge,
Beaver colony.
create a Borg.
Let's do it. Yes, I'm in.
Smoke that shit.
I love that bowl.
That shit.
Speaking of glass.
Excuse me,
the
I need to
bag
get like
of
a
weed,
black light
bag
to
of
like show
weed.
it off.
Thank you.
Your government issue bag.
Nerd out.
Bag of weed. This thing.
One dab.
Hi guys. This is the
Hello.
bag of weed.
Yeah, nice and toasted, eh? Thank you.
Yeah.
One dab.
This one that we're smoking
thank you.
is wedding cake. Professor Zach. This is wedding cake that I'm putting out of this bag of weed right here.
Bong ups.
And also just quickly back to the vaping thing. Also, because I'm seeing there's like a real combo going on in here. Is so also vaporizing bud is when you just like there's none of that creepy oily stuff that's making issues, vitamin E, blah. It's just like bud that is baked. That's also vaporizing, correct?
Yeah,
Am I
it's just
being-
heating it up
Oh,
with the
to what?
temperature that releases the
Ah, don't be
cannabinoids
there.
because there's all the cannabinoids released at different temperatures. So depending where you're
Unless it's a megatoke, then it's just combustion.
Yeah.
So
there are a lot of
Yes.
shitty pens out there that just have those elements.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Wait,
that
what?
has like heavy metal on it, and it just degrades, and then you're just inhaling metal.
That's
I
why
know
everyone,
that.
That's why
What?
everyone that hits a mega choke gets a massive cloud. When you vaporize cannabis, you're not supposed to get a massive cloud.
at all. It's
Yes,
like a
you get,
barely
like,
No, it's a
Because
it's
combustible.
just
They
like-
don't even claim it to be a vaporizer.
No. If you
Yeah.
go on Toronto Vape, if you go on their website and look at their page for reviews, I thought I was mean, but they did it in such a nice way. They're like, yeah, this is probably worth $50.
Yeah, it's $4.20
And they're charging like
Canadian. It's
$300.
ridiculous.
Wow.
$4.20 Canadian.
I didn't know that.
It's ridiculous. Well, I didn't. I
You can
I
get like a mighty
for-
or crafty for that price,
True.
which actually is like
A vaporizer.
Yeah, and it's like certified by like whatever the fuck for like health reasons.
Yeah,
So.
it's a medical device.
I like the
And, like,
volcano.
I mean,
I've had a volcano
the
that I've been
mighty-
banging away on for 12
like-
years without any
The
issue.
Mighty and
Yeah.
Crafty are made by Storts and Bickle,
Are
which
they?
makes
Which
volcano.
makes
Yeah,
volcano.
it's
Yeah.
So
Okay,
it's
that's
basic-
cool.
Same
It's like a
guess-
mini volcano.
It's like a mini volcano.
Yeah.
basically.
It's like a handheld
Thank
volcano kind of thing.
Which one's that? Say
Well,
this
you
again.
can use
Mighty
your own
and
card,
Crafty,
right?
one's
Mighty
like
and
bigger than
There's
the
a-
other.
So you really do get
So they
well
like
paid
the
for.
ones.
Spend lots of money on your vaporizers.
Yeah, $100 vapes, not good.
And it
like
is.
there's the mini Sutra which we sell for $94.95, and it's a good vape for its price. And if you really want to smoke concentrates out of it, it comes with a little quartz dish you can pop in. But it has a little screen, so I find it's good for older people. It's decently big, not like big, but it's like I don't know how
Big
to
enough.
describe.
Well, I
Coins
guess-
medium
Coins.
big.
It's probably like this wide,
Uh-huh.
so
Oh, okay.
it's like kind of like handheld because everyone's like
yeah,
I need
yeah,
like.
Yeah.
And then it's not this wide, it's like half this size.
Okay.
And then it has a little screen on it, and then the button so you can adjust the temperature, and then yeah, you can, if you want to
That
quartz
sounds
these around.
cool.
Yeah, I guess
What do
most of the
we-
stuff I have is older. Like I have a Magic Knight, and I have an Ariser. I like my Ariser.
that
I
is-
think
yeah,
I
but
do
there's
have
lots of
customer
Arisers
service,
still,
yeah.
Sounds like
Right.
A lot of good
But
feedback.
my,
about
I have to.
Don't tell us what to do, man!
What do we think about?
Who's telling us what to do?
They're like less talking, more puffing.
Rude.
Are you watching this show right here, bro?
Yeah.
We can do both. We're women. We multitask.
Like seriously, I'm like
Definitely
puffing.
We suggested. You should try it.
Yes, I did. Thank you.
And I'm about to rip that frostbite on.
Frostbite.
Please.
That's a
Or
lovely
that. I
bond.
don't know. No, maybe frostbite. I mean, cool both. Yay. But someone else also explained the vaping thing well to us and saying that you do just have to pay also for the vape pens, back to like the oil kind of looking ones that there's been issues with lately, the distillate, the butane derived stuff is like you get what you pay for and you need to pay for something that is safe and has a standard.
Yeah.
Like the really great comparison that those guys said that will be on our show later was that like you can, the cheapest alcohol, if you wanted to pay less than that, like the cheapest alcohol there is to drink, like that's the cheapest you can go. You can't be like, oh well, I'll just go get ISO instead and drink that, or I'll just go get like methylated spirits and just drink that instead. Like no, there's like a cheapest possible price for it to be safe. That's the price. And so like same with vape pens, you can't be buying like $8, weird
Like, what makes you
butane
think
weed
that's
shit,
safe?
whatever. Exactly. Like you need
Yeah.
to be buying proper, good, just distillate, or is that right? To get the terminology right, pens that are from a reputable source with like the non-metal thing now I'm learning, and yeah.
Like some
Get some
people
guidance
will like
from
distillate,
professional.
but some people are like distillate pens are just hot dog water pens.
Okay, that's the second time we've heard that. We had these other guys on our show and they were talking about it, and we were like wiener water?
Yeah.
Is it like wiener water?
You're putting
That's so
just
funny.
like that's I don't know. But at the same time, I think that's also
They
going.
don't all have MCT oil.
Yeah, they're not. But that's the other thing is some people are like, oh well, it has like strawberry flavoring and this flavoring. It's like, hey, well, what kind of terpenes are they using? Are they using the $9 ones off Amazon that are in all the cleaners, or or are they actually using cannabis-derived terpenes, or
People
Fruit
lied
derived
to me about
terpenes
using
or-
cannabis-derived terpenes, and then once I grilled them more, it was their food-grade medicinal or food-grade terpenes derived to match cannabis strains. And I was like, okay,
Like,
no.
that sounds like a lot of steps.
Yeah. Yeah.
We used to smoke back in the day those really cheap Pure Pulse cartridges when they first
Yeah.
sort of came out, and
That was
instant
CO2 extraction.
instant headache, like every single time. We stopped smoking them right away because it just like goes right to your.
what about the
Strawberry,
maple
yeah.
syrup shatter
Maple syrup.
or the tree sap?
The fucking tree resin that
You
we're
can have some of this if
finding
you
in
want to.
fake
It's
shatter.
wedding cake.
Okay, cool. The pine tar?
Yeah.
Crumbly,
Things that shouldn't
crumbly.
be in our concentrates and extracts. And
Yeah,
True.
things that should not be there.
What? Shut up! Why is everyone bossing us around?
I was just about to say,
Yeah.
first of all, smoke till you're comatose, like literally not possible. Sorry.
Yeah.
So, like that's the whole thing with cannabis.
We'll
It's
be sitting here
non-toxic.
all fucking
And
night.
also,
ourselves.
you understand that we're all like, we can fucking throw down, Like we know how to smoke. Okay?
Yeah.
So you're
We're
gonna really have to
definitely
sit here on this
smoking.
live for a long time, bro.
And
If
we
you want us
all
to be
eat edible
comatose.
too, like-
We did.
Yeah,
all that.
well,
Hey,
well,
Amsterdam, hello.
Still finishing her
Wish
off.
I was
Amsterdam.
with you, but wish you were here. Let's hang. Let's hang. We're Cass and Honey. Invite us to Amsterdam. Cool. See you there. Can't wait.
I love
mean, what?
Amsterdam.
I do love it there.
Cakes,
I do
plan.
love it there.
yeah.
It's like so beautiful, and everyone looks happy riding
I
on their
would love
bikes
to
with
go
like
to Amsterdam.
a peaceful look about them.
Yeah,
Don't you think?
Oh,
Like,
definitely,
it's like-
definitely. Everyone looks
it's so
stoked to
great.
be living in Amsterdam.
I have an uncle buried over there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
In Amsterdam. Well, that's good.
Well,
Good spot.
Good
In the
spot to be
Netherlands.
cozy.
Well, I mean,
close. Like it's.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I
would
mean,
choose that.
he was one of the. I mean, throughout all of the Netherlands, right? He was one of the liberators or whatnot.
Oh,
So,
wow. Wow.
yeah,
It's really cool.
yeah, made it to Germany.
All right.
I hope it's okay with this. Has become like a.
Which is
Tell them off.
I'm into it. Perfect. That's a great idea. Hey, great idea.
Oh,
Thanks.
what have you been?
Thanks. Thanks.
Portland,
Smart.
Oregon, bud
It
tender.
actually might be a dick move because
Dope.
it's a nice coffee mug.
Hey, oh my
Hey,
goodness.
Portland. Portland.
Easily, right?
Hi, Cass and Honey want to go on a road trip, and Portland's so close. We would love to come and visit you, or we should have a sesh together. Just saying.
That's
Just saying. seriously, I really want to go
Definitely.
there. There's that famous bookstore I want to see. There's like, I want to go
If
to
you
Portland.
go there, you
It's
should also
inexpensive.
stop. I'm
It's
pretty sure
there,
it's in
To
Seattle.
catch the ferry over.
50-second
I don't
flash
know.
shot.
50
Yes,
second
it
flash
is,
shot.
and if
Okay.
you go on your
Just
birthday,
seems
I
dope.
believe for the Blackwell, you
Have you
can
been,
get
or just
for
seen
that
it
one,
once?
you can
Okay.
get over for free.
There's
Not sure if
some
it's
crazy
Seattle or
fucking
not.
glass
That's
in
so
there.
sad.
Really?
So
Oh,
cool.
Yeah.
Like even their Instagram, like they have over 100K followers, and like there's some fucking crazy. Like there was some Steve Bischoff piece, but it was like attached words and he does cold work, so carving. And this piece is like, I don't know, I fucking love it, but it was like in behind all these other pieces, and I'm like, but there's so much glass in
Display
there.
it with
But that's what I
pride.
mean. There's so much glass in there that there's stuff like in behind things, like it.
Wow.
So disappointed.
Okay, so we need to go there. Any other tips? Let
I
us
think there's
know.
a donut shop
Tips.
that's supposed to be
Where
pretty
else
good
we
there
gotta go?
too.
Oh.
I saw it on TV one time.
We will.
Oh.
Find us. We're Cass and Honey.
Funding all of
Regular
us on road
Canadians who
trips.
drive.
That'd be awesome.
Cass and Honey.
Donut.
Charlie Payton Reed
I see like
from Portland,
Carter's
Oregon.
donuts
She's
and
the
I'm just like,
bartender.
Oh,
That would be so
My friend Nicole makes something.
Everyone says Oregon's amazing. Yep. All right. I'm in. I'm ready.
There's also dipped donuts in Vancouver, and they deliver. And oh my fucking god, they make
deliver
some of
delivery, that's so
They make some of the
dangerous.
craziest.
What
Okay,
the
look
hell?
up Dip Donuts on Instagram. They make
Dip
literally
Donuts?
some of the craziest fucking donuts ever. Like,
Yeah.
and then they do like seasoned ones. And the other thing that's cool is when you get like the pack of donuts or whatever, you literally like the insides of the donuts. They turn those into like cinnamon little things, so they like cover them in cinnamon sugar and stuff, and they're in with all the donuts. So you're like you have your donuts, and then in between them all you get the little insides, the little cinnamon sugar bits. And then they'll even do custom orders and stuff like that too. But even Cartem is like my friend works for them, and they on my birthday last year put Happy B-Day BCbudgal all in donuts. So almost everyone got donuts too. So
That's awesome.
Yum.
Amazing.
Wow.
In more than one way. That's sweet.
That's very sweet. Oh my god.
what have you rolled up here?
community.
a
masterpiece?
Some Delato from BH Authority.
Oh.
Yabba dabba doobie.
I think.
Gelato.
Yeah, Sacred Gardens.
Ooh, damn.
Hello
I
everyone.
haven't tried it in
Texas, still waiting
That's
for
what's up.
legalization.
I one of the
Oh,
first
feel
people coming
so
from that.
are we. We are rooting for you down there.
Feel your pain. Feel
We
your
are.
pain.
It's
I
sad.
seriously,
Yeah,
yeah,
damn.
and as an Australian who they are not with this shit at all either. I feel your pain. We gotta change it.
Here we are complaining about
Share the
legalization,
stuff.
but at least it's legal. Better than changing legalization.
Yeah, like we have a spot at the airport we can smoke weed.
Yeah,
That's
that's
cool.
nice.
It is.
Yeah.
the
There
most
are
amazing
some
part.
How's the
things.
celery terp when you smoke it?
Fountain does? I was talking about
It has
celery
the
turp the
celery
other day.
I was too, and someone was like, "What do you mean celery terp?" And I was like,
Ooh, that's
"Clearly, you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about." Then.
I love that chirp. I feel like if you have enough of it, it's
It's like at the end of it.
really like. I
It's
remember
at the end.
trimming and having a lot of that kind of terpene Violator strain when they're kind of perfecting it, and just like thinking of like looking at the nug and being like, I love this plant so much. Like I'm so happy right now. Just like so stoned and so happy. Connecting with the plant.
Yeah.
that is so special.
Whoa,
Love
Texas,
that.
Michigan, Creston,
Right?
Texas,
Oregon.
That was the same person.
And I like your comments. It's true.
You do it at the end
CBD
when
and
you swallow
medicinal
You know
paves
what I
the
mean?
way,
Like
gets
after
people
you- yeah, a little
comfortable.
bit.
You start changing the conversation, getting rid of that stigma, and then legalize it. Legalize it. Smoke it everywhere. Like, be happy, world peace, etc.
I feel like
Yeah.
they should
Anyone
all
want to
do
do to this?
I was gonna
They
say
should
that.
decriminalize it for sure.
Decrim-
And actually
But it's not
keep it
enough.
all those
It's not
different
enough.
shades.
Legalize too.
Try this.
Puff of.
Prohibition
Okay.
2.0
You want
for
this?
sure.
No thanks. I'm gonna have some of that freshly rolled.
Stoner problems when you inhale or French inhale and you like get resin through your nose. I feel like I have resin in my nose.
It's like
can't
that
imagine
Don't
that.
close
sticky.
Sometimes it
Um,
burns my nose, depending.
I can't do it.
Have you
I just-
tried?
I love it. I feel like you can taste it more. Like I want to taste it.
Oh,
shit.
Oh, that's okay, because it's
Oh
just
my
mine.
god!
It's okay, because it's just mine.
No.
What do you mean no?
Whoa, you need a new banger, bro.
Oh, I know.
Right?
And see,
We're
that's
gonna
why.
hook you up.
That's why I said
What
it's
are we,
okay. Because
Stone
all of this
Age?
shit is so shit. Oh, thank God
Very
it's
Not
not.
fragile
even
little
just
baby
shit.
nail.
Like this is just like
Yes.
old school. Like
I'm surprised it hasn't broken on you yet.
Yeah.
Is
Well,
that
the
what's
top did
needed?
break.
Just from
Can you
here.
get too much?
I'll leave that one on you.
I am gonna.
I got another one at home. Female,
Sorry.
right?
It's all you.
See, guys, this is what happens when you've got a lot of fun things on the one table and a lot of high people in one space, and me specifically. But what I am headed for is like that iPad, which is gonna fall.
Okay.
Like really, and it's just really terrible. Like
It's gonna fall. Has it been moving?
I
yes,
know, the
slowly.
human.
How
Slowly
about you two?
sliding a little. Beautiful.
That's not gonna work.
Legalize Brazil. Yes. Do it. Legalize everywhere.
Yes.
Legalize it
101%,
everywhere.
man. Like Uruguay.
Right?
Where it just doesn't.
Yeah, just legalize everything. That is totally the next
Portugal,
step
like
and the way to
Uruguay,
do it.
Yeah.
It is.
Take away the stigma of everything.
Yeah.
And it's just safer, everyone. Like,
So
it
it's
is,
safer
it's seriously. We've
YouTube
tried.
is getting abused today.
Yeah. A recommendation to you guys is like head on over to our socials.
Facebook.
Oh, there. Okay, that's like
That's
the best
pretty
you've
good.
had. I think.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Like, there we go. Welcome to the fun table. We've been hyping.
Oh, we can turn it this way a little more.
Check this shit.
There we go.
Mhm.
Oh look, the snacks are in it too.
Oh.
Which I'm gonna skip. I thought that was real for a second. I was like, where's
Like, oh, look at those grapes.
Grab me a grape and a cracker.
What?
Grab me a grape and a cracker.
Mm.
All the things.
We've reached the munchy stage, I think.
Thanks.
We've crossed
For those of you
over.
playing along at home, we're at the munchy stage. Soon it's going to be the bedtime stage.
The bedtime stage.
Definitely the munchy stage.
Well, I found that since I wore that sweatshirt that has Vancouver 420 with a huge pot leaf on it, a lot of people my age are talking to me.
Yes.
And I love it.
They're like, I want to be your friend. You look
Well,
cool.
A lot of them are using cannabis already. But I mean, it gets people talking,
Definitely.
right? And I love that. I just love it, man.
I wear
because
my weed
that's-
stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
That is actually, yeah. That's a good question. Are you guys like open with your weed enjoyment? Do you wear weed t-shirts? Are you like comfortable where you are and like being loud and proud about it? Because I was just talking about this the other day that it's, where is it? It's in Quebec that it's illegal
Yes.
to
Yeah,
wear.
you can't
So
wear
yeah,
anything.
A weed
in
leaf.
that one
You can't even
province
have
in
a
Canada,
light
Canada.
in your like
in your window
storefront,
or whatever.
in your window,
In your,
anything,
what the
yeah.
flip? So that's
Had
crazy.
the
In this
weed
one
leaf.
province in Canada, you are not, even though weed is legal, it's not legal to like publicly show it, and that is so stigma perpetuating and stupid, and means
Yeah.
that like everything's in the shadows and people won't get good education. It's just
You
like
can't grow
totally
your
insane.
plants either.
Yeah, not
And-
in Manitoba either.
Oh my god,
You
that is
can't grow
such-
there or Manitoba.
Oh,
I think
something
it's
got turned
Manitoba.
over recently, but I'm not sure which. I'll have to look that in up in Quebec. I'll have to look up what
See,
that is.
I hate that, and I hate it
Yeah.
because wearing a weed t-shirt and like being public about your enjoyment means that you meet people in the community, and like a community which has been hidden for so long. You know?
It's like,
Like-
wearing a flag. Like
Yeah,
exactly.
like wearing the
Hey,
pride.
this is
Like,
who
I'm
I
a
am. This is
Canadian.
a
I'm a
safe
weed
space.
enjoyer.
Yeah, we know each other.
Seriously, it's like, exactly, it's been a community that's been isolated, and like I had an experience of that. I was camping here in BC where it is legal, luckily, and I was wearing a t-shirt that had aliens and weed leaves on it, and then someone borrowed an like air mattress pump off me, and because like the campsite didn't have one, and they're like, I'm so sorry, like, can I borrow? I was like, of course, and then when they came back to return it, they're like, oh, thank you so much, and also, and just dropped a bud in my hand, and I was like so stoked. And yeah, and she was like, oh yeah, like I could tell because of your shirt and blah blah. And then we hung out, and that wouldn't have happened because of the government.
We-
and like, why? Why do
feel
they
like
not want
weed
that to
Just
happen?
makes new friends though.
Right?
Definitely.
It does. So why do they not want that?
But-
like, it's ridiculous. It's so,
I do
so
find it nice
heavy-handed.
though, like in BC parks, you're allowed to smoke cannabis, just not like at
In an
the public
obnoxious way,
areas. Like
yeah.
you're not allowed like down at the beach. Like, and as much as I get you want to, like, probably at night or whatever, you're probably chill. But it's probably because all the fucking kids and shit like that. But you're allowed to
Yeah.
smoke weed and shit at your campsite.
Mm.
You're
yeah.
legally allowed.
Yeah, you are.
Yes, right,
You're
right,
allowed to
right.
smoke
I see
weed
what you're
wherever
saying.
you're
At
allowed.
BC.
Yeah, it says in
Yeah.
designated sites, but nothing's designated or undesignated, so,
Yeah,
because
so-
everything is, yeah.
Yeah.
you're right. When I was camping, I had my silicone camping bong, and I just would sit in my tent
Like a
and
cop,
just
yeah,
rip
the cop
away.
drove by and you had your bong sitting on your fucking table and you were smoking weed.
Yeah.
There's nothing they can
No.
Yeah.
That's
Nothing.
fully
Well,
legal.
well, and that's good. Like, just I could be
Like,
sitting
those
right
little
on top
things
of
are
your
nice.
like
You
esky
can have
full
a
of
beer.
beer or cooler full of beer. Like,
No, I know
Like,
exactly.
I
I have an Australian friend and I was like, what the fuck is an esky?
and do you
He
know
said
that I
was
even
like,
hesitated and I was like, which it is? Oh, it's esky, and then I fucking wasn't. It was cooler. I'm in the wrong country. I fucked it up. You guys say cooler.
I
I felt uncomfortable saying the
I get what you're
R. I
trying
wanted
to
to
say.
avoid it. Cooler.
It's okay.
Like, beers are
Cultural. Look,
cooler.
we're all mixed. You're allowed to say that.
Thank you. Thanks.
You're safe.
Esky.
You're allowed to speak your language.
And esky is cooler, everyone. Now
You must
know.
adapt.
Assimilate.
Look
Yeah.
up the Aussie
Yeah.
dictionary.
I just watched a fucking hateful video of someone saying that to the NDP leader, being like, when you're in Rome, do as the Romans do, act like a Canadian. Well, no. Activism, where we're refusing esky, you know, and he's gonna practice his religion. Fuck you guys. Anyway, we're on to the politics. We're gonna change stuff. Cass is like,
Honey will never stop talking. It'll be like a 45 minutes.
it's all about
speech.
politics, especially.
Yeah.
Right? It's important. We've got to change the world. Texas is in the building. Yeah. Hey, there's a bunch of Texans.
Whoop whoop. Just kidding.
Very legal state.
Don't you
Yeah.
sell guns at your Walmarts?
Yes.
That's
Is
fact.
that too political?
But
That's yeah.
It's also just a fact, though.
was
It's
gonna
like,
be-
abortion, then I was like,
no, and I was like,
say it
but
out
you see,
loud.
I'm on
Don't say
board.
it out loud.
No, say it. No.
I don't know. I just feel like when I think of Texas, I just think of people with guns.
Gun
and,
control, yeah.
And like, yeah. And like,
I heard that they're
Confederate
it's
flags.
like
They
it's
did
like-
recently have a mass shooting
it's a
down
police
there,
state.
so.
Like they're pulling over people left, right, and center, and like searching everything, especially for cannabis. I know a girl down there, and like she was worried about vape carts that she was getting imported, and you can barely even smell those.
Yeah.
And you can go to
It just
jail
goes
for
so
like
fast. Yeah.
a very long fucking time in Texas.
And there's like,
I think of blues
Fucked up.
myself. I think of music. Blues. They
Yeah.
had a good music scene down there.
yeah,
And
Have you ever been to
country.
Texas?
No, my brother has.
Oh.
He's played down there. He used to work in the Gulf of Mexico.
We should go there sometime once they legalize.
Yeah, yeah,
Nice.
right. But no, I
You
heard
can
that
tell
they
us
have a
about
good music scene down there. That's about the best thing you can say about Texas, though.
Oh,
My
God.
parents go
I was
to
like,
actually.
thanks, Mom, but also
Thanks,
looking
Mom.
for
This guy.
My parents go to Texas every year and they love it.
Oh,
Yeah?
They said it's great down
I don't
there.
know. In my
It's
mind,
like-
I'm like, why do you go somewhere else aside from Texas? There's so many.
Well, I don't know.
other
I don't know.
Spots.
I don't know why snowbirds do what they do. They like go to these weird places in the
Why
desert
they're,
and
like-
cluster there. I'm not sure.
I flew to meet my snowbird parents. They picked me up at the El Paso airport with a sign said "Welcome, Honey Lynn," and I went to their motorhome, which is parked in the Walmart in El Paso, Texas, where you can see the border to Juarez, Mexico. And on the border, they have like a mural, like artwork thing made of the like hundreds of guns that they've confiscated over the border, which say they spell out gun control in the guns that they've confiscated there. And Mum and Dad and I, being like the travelers we are, we're like, yeah, we're gonna go to Mexico. Like, yeah, we're gonna go check it out. Blah blah blah. Go to the visitor center to say it, and literally, I don't know whether she was like uptight or what, but the woman's face just went like ashen, and she's like, you can't go to Juarez. Like, no! Like, and I was like, oh, okay. And so, like, we didn't, but it was like, you know, exactly. And I guess because that's, yeah, I don't know. It's a place. It's an interesting place.
I don't know. My dad's more down in Vallarta, and that's where my family was. More
Right.
Down that way.
Well,
But at
and,
the
like-
same time, like everyone's like, well, you know, like that area was all Mexico.
Well, and
Like that was all like
Yeah.
north of the border. That part of that was all Mexico
Right.
at one point.
well,
so
and
it's
people like say these things always, and then like you take so much risk just in your everyday life. Like that we were literally just talking about how in Texas, the place where like for some reason people think they're safe, there's a mass shooting. Like you're much more likely to be in a dangerous situation. Like there's this weird, you know, stigma and like strange approach. But it's, I don't know, it's a strange place. Like you can feel those tensions.
Well, it's like
literally.
even in
like
Vancouver
you
though,
can see it.
everyone's like, or like, I don't know, bad shit happens in Vancouver, but everyone's like, oh, Surrey's the worst place ever. It's like,
They
no,
always
bad shit happens everywhere.
everywhere. You just don't hear about it sometimes.
Right?
Hello.
Right?
And even in Vancouver, there was
It is a
3
big
or
city
4
with lots of
shootings.
areas.
There was like 3 or 4 shootings in like
Yeah, people
13 hours.
don't go
or some
to
shit.
Central America traveling, it's dangerous. And I'm like, but if you get in your car, you are like, could, you know, in a snowy,
Someone would fucking
dangerous
crash
road,
right
like,
into you.
seriously. And so, and I'd rather
Stand
go
at
to
the bus
Central
stop,
America
There's
and
risk involved in doing
experience
anything
that
at
life,
all.
you know?
Getting out of bed, there's
Also,
risk.
fuck Walmart.
Fucked up. Fucked up.
Pay your workers.
Slavery is not cool.
Like when, well, yeah, and like exactly with an oligarchy of like 3 siblings who are each worth like trillions.
Oh.
Literally.
No one should have that much money.
We've got a broken
Right?
economy.
Yeah.
people.
That's not right.
It broke.
No one needs that much money. If you have that much money, do something good with it.
Yeah, why is there still homeless people? Why are
Right?
people still
Exactly. It's
starving? Why
unacceptable.
is
I need trillions of dollars while billions of people starve.
What?
People
Right?
don't need
It's
money,
so
they need
evil.
stuff,
It is so evil.
right?
They need
Like,
love is what they need.
Yeah.
Trying to feel the
I'm sure.
They
Weed
need
would
love.
help
We
them.
need
Weed would help them.
Yeah.
It's true. No.
If you're shitting into a gold toilet, you need to readjust your
Yeah.
values.
Yes.
Like,
I feel like we.
Reassess.
Yeah, I feel like we were saying that when Jeff Bezos.
No, that's
Oh, that's me kicking my water. People like our clouds. Yay. Glad to hear it.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah, when I was just gonna say when Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon, didn't step up and fucking save the Amazon from burning, like so on brand, it was like, well, that's the end for billionaires. They're just all no, they're not gonna like no, they fucked it. We need to tax them. We need like it was just you didn't save the Amazon. Like is that shit still burning? I haven't checked
Yes,
in
it
on
is.
it.
Yeah.
It is.
No.
Fuck.
but now no one talks about it.
But that's the thing is, what were they
But it's the
distracting
same
us
with
from when there was all of the
Venezuela
social media
still,
too?
Yeah.
Don't want to say that
an
obviously
uprising
wasn't an
against
issue.
the
No.
people.
It's no, but
It's all
it's
lined
a
up.
conspiracy.
It's all
It's
lined
true. That's what
up.
this guy says. It's true. Conspiracy is real. Counting being illegal is a fucking conspiracy.
Yeah,
In
because look at the
Indonesia,
pharmaceutical companies. They'll fucking
Yeah.
lose so much money.
Yeah.
Right?
They'll lose everything.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And that's like, why
Ugh.
it even happened? I would listen to this crazy podcast
Why are people
about
so
it.
greedy?
It's
It's so
fucking
horrible.
There's a new dispensary opening in Langford, led by a pharmacist, isn't it?
I have no idea.
He's a pharmacist. I can't remember his name. Fuck. Yeah,
Interesting.
Clarity Cannabis.
Oh yeah, Clarity. There's another one
Clarity,
across
okay.
from me. Work downtown
I
too.
hadn't heard of it. Oh.
Yes, that is just.
So they are getting in the game. They're
There's the one's already
Fucking
open
But
across
look
from
at,
us.
aren't they
Draining it from
somewhat
both
minus
ends.
1 or whatever of the old marijuana?
They're in the
It's like a
marijuana
candle.
spot.
Light a
I don't know, it's
candle.
weird. It just all switched over really quick. Who
smoke
knows?
it out.
Honestly, I don't keep track of the legal bullshit because I would never, ever go there. So.
Yeah.
I don't really pay much attention to them.
I've never smoked it or bought it, but I've seen it, and I went in one legal dispensary, and that was back home, and I embarrassed the person working and the person that was buying, because my friend that was in there, they're like, oh, you looking for anything? I'm like, no, I would never buy anything. They're like, oh, and I was like, well,
Then why are you
yeah,
in
see
it, right?
here, because this package here, it says November something 2018. Yeah, that's almost like, yeah, I'm not gonna smoke that. That's probably old, like dusty as shit. It's probably fucking dropped down a year ago. And then they
That
were like,
shit's stale.
Yeah.
They're like, well, the numbers don't lie. Like, it is old. Like,
Look, I just
what
work
can
here.
we say?
They don't touch
I just
any
didn't
of
have
the
a
product.
criminal
They
record,
can't
so I got to
do
work
anything
here.
about it. I'm sure that they feel horrible too. I hate
Yeah.
their jobs.
Yeah. I've only been to one legal store. When I went to Edmonton, there's one on literally every corner in Edmonton. It's kind of weird compared to here. It's like, actually, everywhere you look, there's big billboards like 1-800-GOT-WEED and like a whole. It's crazy.
well, in Vancouver, there's a lot. Like you walk down the street, and almost every fucking street pole says like weed delivery, 420 weed, fucking weed online.
Are they allowed
But, like,
to
but
advertise
that's a
there?
little bit
legal. This
different.
is
Yeah.
illegal. That's legal.
That's true.
Are they
In
allowed to
Edmonton, it's
advertise?
legal.
Like,
I don't think
But
so.
look at, I've been seeing
in
ads
Edmonton they
for
are, though.
clarity for a long time, and that's stupid because you're not allowed.
Well, even Lyft, they hired the poster people in Vancouver to fucking put posters up, and they ripped them down. And then you know what Lyft did? I tagged them in the Instagram post. They saw it, and then I got a message from the poster people saying, "Don't rip down our posters." And I was like, fuck you guys. I'm gonna do whatever I want. So, and the other thing too is that, you know, mainly I see them put them on with like the gluey shit like this, and these ones were taped like shit, and that's what I said. And they're like, well, sometimes we use both, and I was like, well, it looked like shit, so I ripped it down.
Just
Get
bring
mad
it
at
up the street.
Yeah, like get mad at me all you want, but it's like thousands of cannabis reviews, and then it's like lithium cup, and I'm like, seriously? What the fuck? Like, no.
No.
Then you get
Too
your
many
poster
suits
people to
involved.
come after me. You guys can't even say anything to me.
I never even. There's no cannabis that lift.
No, exactly. They used herbs for the joint rolling competition.
There was moss in a jar.
They kicked. I won't use their names. They kicked 2 of my friends out for rolling joints in lift. Kicked them out, and they also both have their ASM. I almost said.
Oh, wow.
ASMR.
Oh my gosh, love that shit. Love that shit. That's so funny.
Oh my god.
Revealed.
There we go. So they have their legal paperwork. So these people got kicked out.
That's bullshit.
And then by the time 5-10 minutes go by, they're smoking a joint outside. Security comes up and they're like, "Oh, we're so sorry. You can come back in." And they're like, "Fuck you guys."
Damage is
Damage is done.
No, thank you.
It creates fear, like unnecessary fear.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to feel that.
They had a
Just to
bar at
medicate.
Lyft though.
Yeah.
They did have a bar.
Yeah.
But then,
I know I had a drink. I was like, well, I can't smoke a joint.
Like,
here.
how about the hypocrisy?
Where's the harm reduction?
How about
No, I would have never had a drink if there just
Exactly.
been
Whereas
weed
And
there.
it's nuts.
Yeah.
so hypocritical,
Right?
And just
That's
can you imagine if someone like got their purse out and opened their SSRI antidepressant and went to take it, and someone was like, "Get out of the venue! Get out! You can't have your medicine that you like have a prescription for." Like what? That is fucking wild and bullshit.
I'm
Okay,
hoping
that was
it'll
the whole
change.
shizney at.
She's
Yeah, one day.
one day.
Who wants the bong rip? Anyone?
I want some
I'm
aspartame
in.
juice.
We got another box
Because
too.
people
I
are up in the
also
clouds,
could
you know. You
use
got to
the top of
entertain the
that.
viewers.
I don't
There
look
is.
at
Oh
what
yeah,
I
is
want,
there?
but
You got that
it's
juice
right
there?
so it can't
Oh,
look
yes.
that
I
good,
also
right?
love
Definitely
It
water.
surprised me.
We can get water
Maybe
too.
it's a little bit of both.
Bit of both. Can we get a little mixy mix? Can you pass the water too, please?
The water also.
And the water.
Magic, are you like close to a mood for the dab because the people want it? The people want
People want it.
a dab. They do. I'm just letting you know. No pressure,
Did you
but just
see
like
this
the
one?
people want it.
How much water and how much
Well, thanks. This guy said, "Nice language. A few sound like you sleeping," which is confusing, and especially confusing since he's trying to insult our language.
He doesn't
But his
even have
language
proper
is
grammar.
poorly executed. Anyway, he said, "You all sound non-intelligent, and you're not representing the marijuana community right." Well, first,
Uh-oh. How much of how much?
I feel like we
Don't
should talk
even-
about our day jobs
Yeah.
just so he like. Actually,
It's like,
no,
do
we don't have to validate
So,
you.
oh, sorry, that's good.
Okay, so you
I got
sound
distracted.
unintelligent because.
I know,
of your
I was just
grammar.
about to say, I'm like,
You're
should we
really
have a
not
discussion
spelling,
about like
so.
how you're meant to deal with trolls? Like, are we meant to address them? Are we not meant to address them? I
No,
don't know.
ignore them.
You should know. Okay.
Never feed
Can I
the
have my
trolls.
opinion first? On
Yes.
this? So I've been thinking this a lot.
Okay, thank you.
Because
So
there
glad.
is someone like specifically in the community that like people give a lot of energy to, and I won't even name them. I think that we give too much power to people that are oppressing
And bringing bad
vulnerable
vibes.
people and just bringing
upon
shit
your
vibes
day.
to the community. And actually, I'm gonna turn it on my head and said that Sean is actually doing that. Like,
I totally agree.
yeah, you're bringing bad vibes. We're just like, we don't want to put it all on the table at once. We don't want to be too political about it. We're non-judgmental people. We all live different lives. Like, go fuck yourself.
Seriously.
Like,
You're like,
we don't have to validate you
It's
at
none of
all.
your business.
Seriously,
Don't
it's
stop
like-
oppressing me, Sean.
Seriously,
Like-
it's like, because to be honest, you're just so wrong. Like, people, first of all,
And
in
then
the
not give
cannabis
energy to it
community,
at all.
that's usually the language that people prefer, and people in the cannabis community, like, wouldn't insult others and insult their intelligence and say that, you know, they're not speaking well. They would just say, good, I'm glad to see you guys enjoying and having fun and destigmatizing.
That's the same with
So,
that one.
And all
the
we're
best
doing
thing
is
you can
having a
do-
great day, hanging out with our
Yeah.
friends.
And the best
Yeah.
thing you can do is just go away. You can just like
That's
log
long
right
time
out
ago.
and just go away.
Wait,
Or
die?
you can subscribe to our YouTube channel and have your mind changed. We're Cass and Honey. Bye. Who wants their aspartame juice? You do.
Thank you.
Please.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Did I hand you the water back? You might want to add a little bit of
I'm
water
going
to
to.
yours.
Thank you.
Did anyone else say
I
yes?
think I lost my cup.
Cup. What's this? Could we use this? We can repurpose this. Wait. Because we want to like repurpose make room for juice. By using that water.
Oh,
Just because
sure.
we're missing a cup.
Juice.
Is that okay?
Definitely.
Thanks. Does that sound good to you?
Definitely.
Great.
Happy
So
to
glad
visit.
we got. See,
Right.
I think that's a pretty intelligent plan, Sean. Like, it's like we worked that out really well with our brains, even though we've like
Oh my
imbibed
God.
on the scary marijuanas, as you would say.
The devil's lettuce.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, did you? I saw this meme when
Take
they
a
had
bomb
the whole
joke about it.
romaine E. coli
Definitely
thing
should
going
watch
on, and it was like
Someone brought that
a
up
weed
too.
leaf looking at the romaine. He's like, "Now who's the devil's lettuce?"
Problem. Amen. Oh, okay. We've got a question from the audience, a much friendlier member. Girls, hi. Please tell me what the best rolling paper is, white or brown?
Ooh, unbleached is the key, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
That's
Yeah.
what I look for. Yeah, unbleached.
You heard it here. Unbleached. So what does that mean that they would be then? Does that mean white or brown? Just depends on what it's made of. We'll say unbleached. You know, like is it like?
What are those?
Yeah, because you
Pure
can get
hemp?
hemp papers or
So then,
rice papers
but
or
it will
corn
say
papers.
unbleached on it. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I don't know what that means.
Unbleached.
Kentucky ayahuasca.
Mm.
I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. My
Let's
ears are
talk
pricked
about
up. Let's.
that.
Any thoughts? Anything?
I
Any
really want to
thoughts?
take an ayahuasca trip.
I
I've
would
been
like-
like
I'd be
thinking
interested.
/ preparing my body for like a long time, and totally like
Wow.
not doing it right now, like killing it.
But
but
it's a party.
but it's a party session with all you ladies.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes you gotta
It's
enjoy.
a celebration. You get to enjoy
It's
and
a
indulge.
sin.
Yeah,
I'm definitely interested in ayahuasca.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We're all like, yes.
DMT, spirit molecule.
I tried to do DMT, but it didn't work.
Oh.
You didn't
Really?
threshold,
What
what
happened?
they call it.
It just didn't.
Her
Nothing.
anxiety took over.
Not really anxiety. I think just someone I
Just,
didn't
like,
like
didn't
came
work.
around.
And ruined it. We've got some munchies or Doritos.
Yes.
Something. Please. Something delicious.
Something.
Hey, we are Stoner Girls, well identified. Hey, and we've got the munchies.
Oh, wow, that was like an ad.
We don't ride. And
Killed
seriously,
it.
I'm so
We should
passionate
sell
about
that
these.
clip to
We're very
munchies.
specific,
For
yeah.
anyone who doesn't know, like me until I recently moved here, because they don't have this shit in Australia, get with it. It's Doritos, Cheetos, Sun Chips, and Roll Gold pretzels.
All in one
So
bag.
excited. Who's ready for the terps on this? This is some cheesy terp explosion.
Don't freeze it in. It's bad
Oh,
for
I-
your lungs.
No, that's what? I don't care whether it's good or
Waft,
bad for me.
waft it.
Oh, it's so satisfying, imagine.
We're both in a happy place.
Ugh. We are in the
I
beaver
love
den.
Java too.
Beaver den.
You love my
The
biscuit.
Are they asking about all the beautiful?
Break out the
Are they
DMT.
wondering about beaver?
No, they're asking where we
We're in
are.
my bedroom. Can't you tell?
If
With
only
their
they could
boyfriend.
see-
They don't like tell everyone publicly, but Haley, Justin, and I are in a polyamorous relationship. We cuddle at night. No. And also Elvis.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot, exactly. Go us. You're getting some support. You're getting support, Magic.
Nan, hit the dam.
Yeah.
Stoner Girls, break up the DMT. Look, if we had some, maybe we would.
None hit that dab hard.
Yabba dabba doozy.
Yeah, you do.
And hit that dab hard. Fuck yeah, that's awesome.
Stab.
See, this is the support we're wanting. Okay, who wants munchies?
Munchie mix, anyone? Snack plate?
No, I guess. Okay, sorry.
Veggies?
What happened to that
Cheese?
Don't get too low. Right.
I'm gonna go.
Have look.
And
Go.
stay high, stay
Have look.
high.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you for the
Stay high.
I like that. Stay high.
Did I get it?
It was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait.
Sorry, is that really hard?
I fit no. This is me getting an arm
This is
workout.
your workout. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm trying to hurry. Okay, you're free. You're free. I thank you. I appreciate you. I'm so happy.
Ugh,
this is
You're
free. Right.
Holding up that big heavy plate.
I love your earrings.
Thank you.
Those are awesome.
Thank you. I like them. They're like leaves. Pot leaves,
What
maybe.
are they made of?
I don't know. Metal?
Metal.
Probably the cheap variety. I'm not sure. They were gifted to me.
Well,
Are you mentioning it?
Yeah, someone. Why are you sending all these question marks? You didn't even ask anything, bro.
I said hey already, way back when you said hey. I was like, hey, we are Stoner Girls. You identified it correctly.
I feel bad for yelling at Sean. He doesn't deserve my guilt though.
Why? He was being a dickhead.
No, I know. But his question mark is, I think he said, hey,
I
Stoner
usually
Girls.
don't scream at people. It's not a fair
And
representation
I'm like,
of
I
who I
said hi.
am.
Whatever. Sometimes we scream at people.
Exactly.
It's
And
okay.
I definitely. But then no.
We're owning this conversation. I have a collection of Starbucks.
A large
Sort of has.
collection.
That's cute.
I love how much you can actually fit in them.
I know, right?
They're
giant.
size.
I could really have a lot of that juice in here.
That's
Yeah,
really
okay.
true.
I can't have this munchie mix in front of me.
Do you have any of the foxes?
No, don't be sorry. I'll just eat it all. Get it, get it, get it. They're so
I would
good.
have offered
My
you
old
a tray,
housemate
but
was like the
I have
devil
2 already.
slash angel. He was
And the
this like
Starbucks.
Brazilian guy in his 20s with like a metabolism like, you know, so it didn't matter to him, and we lived directly above a Costco. And so we'd go downstairs and he would buy a bag of munchies this big and a thing of those cookies of like 12 of the chocolate chip, dark chocolate, and other one macadamia
So
shit cookies. Like my favorite 2 things in all of Costco. Like if you're gonna get my munchie items, it's literally like those 2 things. And he would get them like every week and just bring a new. Oh, it was a really bad time. I would eat a lot of them. It was like dinner munchies every night. But yeah, I recommend
lunch and
though.
dinner.
Like you should try them.
I used to eat a lot when I was a kid, for sure.
What's your like
Bowls after
favorite
bowls.
of munchies?
Yeah,
Or-
Doritos was my favorite. as a kid, though.
Doritos are my
Like Doritos, like hands down.
Doritos are my savior. My
You like
everything. They're my
spicy though,
like,
right?
favorite.
Well, only
No.
with those ones, those
Well,
bean
because-
chips now
Well, because in Mexico, their Doritos, like the regular nacho Doritos,
are
have, like, this-
spicy. Yeah, I do like those actually.
They have
Very
really
much
good
so.
ones.
Very much so.
I had queso flavored ones there, and they were so
that
I was
Oxo
recently talking
store-
about abandoning to Ariba.
Whoa, abandoning is strong. Ariba is a very close competitor. They are like really good. Have you tried those? The old Dutch Ariba. Like I love Doritos. Don't get me wrong, baby. Don't
Like
let
this
them lead you.
Don't
Don't let
misunderstand.
them make you doubt our love. Okay, like I love Doritos, but old Dutch Ariba are really special. Like those red ones. Try them.
I'm not a huge
I
old Dutch fan
recommend.
in like general.
Really? Really? They have those like parmesan ones. There's so many flavors here in this country, and like that parmesan one is like the parmesan garlic. I think it is. It's
She's really excited.
well, I'm really passionate about chips.
It's
And
different
yeah,
things.
speaking of, where are those munchies at? Can I have some more of those munchies? Right now.
It's different
What about you
treats,
guys?
right?
What munchies do you like? What's everyone's favorite munchie?
I like sweet, sour things.
Okay.
I like sour things, like
Candies.
sour keys and stuff. But
Yeah.
I've been looking for fruit roll-ups lately. Not like fruit by the foot, but the actual fruit roll-up,
roll-ups,
like the
like
short
the-
Do
ones.
those even exist anymore?
And they had like the
They
tie-dye
do.
ones and
They
shit,
do.
like the tattoo ones.
My
you can
coworker
get
was
raw.
showing
Yes.
the other day. They have them.
Oh,
That's so
where
good.
are
I
they?
have them.
Like,
I
tell
don't
me
know.
where I can find them.
Yeah.
Because I miss them.
Those were so delicious.
See,
And
look, this
Gushers.
person's being nice and saying we know. Meanwhile, other dickhead was like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Thank you for your allyship.
My phone is probably gonna die soon, so
Alright.
we should
we
probably
say
wrap
goodbye?
her up. Yeah. Say your Instagram so I can follow you, humans.
Follow us on Cass and Honey on YouTube, Instagram.
Hello, yes,
Facebook.
I'm commenting as well. Hi, that's us. We're Cass and Honey. We have a weekly show called Regular Canadians Enjoying Weed, where we enjoy weed like this with all sorts of different people. So come and watch it.
Come be on the show.
Destigmatize, enjoy weed, be happy, save the earth. Those kind of things.
Oh, yes.
Love beavers.
You?
Miss Magic 1, doing dabs every day, and out to change the world. One hug, one high five, one dab at a time. Yabba dabba doozy.
I'm Kira Fickle Philosophies. I forefront a campaign called the Not Your Fault campaign, so you can follow that if you're keen to learn about trauma-informed activity in your community, harm reduction, all that good stuff, and how to heal the trauma.
Appropriate the biggest bong.
And I'm Savvystonedgirl. Definitely just follow me on Instagram right now, but we're working on other things. And yeah, thanks for having me.
And I'm BCbudgal, and we'll toodles the fuck out.
Enjoy weed, eat chips.
Enjoy weed.
Thanks, BCbudgal.
Thanks, guys.
Toodles.
Legalize it.